If I remember correctly, Lucas Raymond has quick release on. So, okay. All right, EA, you're not even hiding it anymore. I swear to God, EA Sports is not even hiding it anymore. Is that Martin Ferrivari? It is. A reliable defensive defenseman, for some odd reason, wants to just give the puck to the other team. He's trying to give it to the winger over there. Why? You got one guy open here, the other guy open on the wing, and you literally put it on the tape of the Red Wings player to ruin my game, essentially, and go down 3-1. That might be the hockey game. Dylan Larkin, can he get a breakaway? Larkin, what is Dylan Larkin doing? One of the EA devs have to explain to me what I did wrong here. Like, I don't understand it. A backhander, why does my goaltender do that? And how is that not goalie interference? Dylan Larkin was quite literally touching my pad. I've never seen that save animation ever. Just allow the 5-hole to be big as the fucking Grand Canyon. Holy shit, EA Sports. What is this? Like, what is this? Honestly, that doesn't make any sense. That would definitely make it a lot more powerful, at least. Philip Broberg, where the fuck? Oh my God. Why did we trade for your bum ass? We literally traded a first and a third for this guy at the trade deadline, and Philip Broberg could have gone D2D, could have done a million different things, better things than what he did with the puck. Actually, just skates on in, goes on top of his goaltender, gets bumped from behind, and literally just wings it out of play. Delay of game. We head to the PK, and we give the Colorado Avalanche a power play down by 1 in the third period. Shot out of a goddamn cannon, backdoor feed, and oh my lord, Brandon Hagel dove at that puck like I would dive at Sidney Sweetie yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live once again, and tonight we have game number 4 of our first round matchup between the Oilers and the Ducks. Edmonton obviously had a rough game 3. Rough game by Connor Ingram. Terrible by the entire team. And tonight, we're going with Tristan Jarry. Jarry is between the pipes. Got me a little bit worried, a little bit nervous. He's only played, 3 games, I think, in the past, or 1 game in the last month. Not a lot of reps, not a lot of time. And the biggest game of the entire season comes down here tonight. Sunday night, game 4 in Anaheim. The Honda Center, probably packed. And we are ready to go. We're like, 5 minutes away from puck drop, I think? 5 minutes away? They better not be warming up right now. Chat, how we doing? Kachuk is the worst captain in the playoffs. All right, Dev's already turning on his captain, I see. Jarry's a block of cheese. Jarry, yes, Tristan Jarry gets the start between the pipes tonight, boys. I will run down the lineup. We do have Jason Dickinson drawing back in. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we got Savoy, McDavid, Hyman on our top line now. We were going Podsy, Leon, Cappy, and we're back to Roslovic, Dickinson, and Nuge, Freddie, Szymanski, Lazar, Ekholm, Bouchard, Murphy, and Nurse, and then Wallman and Emberson. And it's Tristan Jarry, number 35, between the pipes. I have not liked his game. He only played once in the last month. So it'll be interesting to see how this one fares in Anaheim on the road. Hasn't played a lot. I don't know. It's a hit or miss game. He's either going to play out of his mind or he's going to get a lit up. I don't feel like there's going to be like an in-between. I think there's one or the other, right, chat? Kachuk has 0 points in the playoffs. What's up, Basta? Devs is absolutely raging right now with Brady Kachuk. How concerned should we be tonight? Decently concerned, mildly concerned. I mean, Jarry's only played 1 game in the last month, so definitely a concerning fact. We're going Cutter, Leo, Terry, Seneca alongside Granlund, Killorn. I don't think any changes have been made to the Ducks lineup. No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Lucas Dostel between the pipes. Chat, how we doing tonight? Rate your day 1 to 10. Why is the camera angle on overhead? Why is it not true broadcast? Who do you think's making it to the second round across the playoffs? I did my my playoff bracket already, but I can show you guys here in a sec. I will show you guys my playoff bracket that I did before the postseason begun. I've already whiffed on a few series, but that is A-okay. All right, let me throw this here. All right, chat. Here is my playoff bracket. I had the Oilers over the Ducks. I had Vegas over Utah, Dallas over Minnie, Colorado over LA. That one I already got right. I had Buffalo over Boston, Tampa over the Habs, Carolina over the Sens, and unfortunately, I had the Pittsburgh Penguins moving on to round number 2. I do not believe that is going to happen, though. They did win last night. Big win by the Pens. They're not going to get swept, which is good. Ottawa made it to 4 extra games in the season. Hopefully, with an inexperienced goalie, we'll force our defense to play much better in front of them. Listen, if our defense is going to play as poor as it did in Game 3, we're not going to win another game in this series. Just not going to happen. We were giving up way too many out-man rushes, way too many good chances. And we were getting beat. Getting beat to loose pucks, getting outskated, outworked. Anaheim looked like the hungrier, faster, more desperate hockey team, and that's why they won the game. Listen, Anaheim has not been great defensively either in this series. It's just they're outscoring us. We have been worse than they have been. Refs have been brutal the entire year. Refs are always brutal. Listen, I will say, for NHL officials, I believe hockey is the hardest sport to officiate. It's so fast. It's hard. It's very easy to miss calls. Those guys are in there. They're trying not to get run over by these massive athletes or get hit with the puck. It's not easy, man. Not an easy game to officiate at all. SGA, PGA, USA, Sabres in 5. I like sucking on a barrel of a shotgun. All right. Caulfield's on fire. Defense is terrified. Yeah, don't think so, bud. Caulfield finally got his first of the playoffs. He has been relatively a ghost. Hot take, if Edmonton keeps this up, they're not winning, in my opinion. Not a hot take, brother. Listen, if Edmonton defends the way we did in Game 3, we are getting done in 5. We got to defend a lot better. Justo, thank you for the 5. Games on ESPN, sweet. I have that channel. Might catch a period before bed. Going out for some food. Have fun, Justo. Thank you very much, brother. W's in the chat for Kenobi, the GOAT. The paint of the wall is red. That building is going to erupt on Tuesday. How did Alex Lyon look in Game 3, Twitch? Lose Twitch. I know you guys dominated Game 4, but how did he look? Ever since Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen allowed that center ice goal, that was it. He got the yank and he's gone. Amazing. 960 save percentage. Damn, 5-on-3 killed off. I do got to throw on the Habs game. I know it was tied in the third. Let's see here. Ice hockey. Yeah, still tied at 2 with 5:30 to go. What would you say if Oilers scored in the first minute? I mean, you guys are going to hear my reaction, right? That is all what a live stream is about. Lion is good. JK, LOL, thank you for a wonderful day. How's my day been? Day's been okay. Been pretty decent. Had Swish LA. That was nice. Lion was supposed to be the starter, but he got injured late in the season. Was he ready for Game 1 or no? Going to be another OT? Probably, yeah. I mean, they showed the stats on the Tampa Habs series. They are so evenly matched. It's insane. Like, even to the zone time for both teams in Game 3 was like 30 seconds apart. It was crazy. Oh my God, I think they just scored. The Tampa Bay Lightning took the lead late in the third. Damn, Brandon Hagel's second of the game. Tampa just scored. It's over, chat. Can you imagine? What am I doing? I'm watching the Edmonton Oilers tie this series up at 2. That is the plan. That's what's going to happen. I'm sticking with it. Who should I go for now? Whoever you want, Devs. It's all up to you, brother. I can't really persuade you to a certain team. It's got to be your own choice. Tampa's not going to die. No, Tampa's got no quit, man. Hagel got that one off the face, man. Off the face and in the net. That's crazy. Holy shit, he got smoked with that puck. Stroke me off, passed his... Oh, okay. Why did I even read that? All right, we got the boys coming out in... Trying to look at the clock right now. I think there's like 2 minutes. 2 minutes until national anthems. Why did it have to be Hagel? Because Hagel's dominant, man. He has been torching the Habs in this first round. Completely torching. He's been Tampa's best player. Literally. Buffalo or Boston, who wins that series? I had the Sabres in 7, but probably not going to 7. I'd say 6. Buffalo Sabres are unstoppable. I don't know about that. Not having a good night. Lyndon, it's all right, brother. If the Habs lose, you can just bandwagon to a new team. Logan Stanley going to murder that man if we meet in the playoffs? I don't know if he's going to be matched up against Hagel. Don't think Buffalo would want that matchup at all. Wiener's 10 inches. All right. Bouchard should come in clutch today. Yeah, he's not had a good series at all. Him, McDavid, and Hyman all have been not great. If they're all going to continue to be not great, we are not winning this series. So we'll see. We'll see if they turn it around. I do think Connor and Leon are hurt. I think both of them are still hurting. Draisaitl looks a little bit better than McDavid, but you can tell McDavid is not 100%. It's his skating, man. So it's such a easy tell when he's hurt because he's so explosive, so fast. It's like he's gliding on ice, but now you can see he's pushing a little harder and he's not moving near as quick as he usually does. Just an easy tell. McDavid thinking about moving to the... What? The 716? What is that? Listen, the only 3-digit I know is the 619. Shout out Rey Mysterio. It's like do or die for Edmonton. Not reality, but figuratively, yes. I mean, you go down 3-1, the series is 90% over. I mean, there's a little chance at a comeback, but you don't want to go down 3-1 back to Berta. I'm going to just watch the Raptors until they out. Well, probably not going to be long. I know they tied the series up at 2, but I think the Cavs are going to take care of that probably 6 games. That's the Buffalo postal code. Listen, I'm glad 11 years ago Connor McDavid did not get drafted by Buffalo. That would have been a disaster. Feel great. My top 3 teams are in the playoffs. Habs, Edmonton, and Buffalo. Nice, brother. Great 3-2. We had a 2-0 lead. Now at home we're losing. Who had a 2-0 lead? What? Who are you referring to? Mysterio mentioned. Montreal choking harder than a prime... Oh, Bobby. I don't think... The kids do definitely do not know who that is. Pause in the chat. Buffalo or Boston. I had the Sabres in 7, but they're probably going to win before that. Hey, Pastor, what's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Oh, man, Chad, they're getting me every game. Game 1, we had 15 minutes until start time. Games 2 and 3, it was like 5 minutes until puck drop. Now here, Sunday night, game 4, 15 minutes. I got to be starting my game or my live streams a little bit later. Starting them too early. What do you guys want to talk about, chat? Throw anything in the chat. We got a prime rib commercial for Firehouse subs. Harden ghosting against the Raptors. I mean, it's James Harden in the playoffs. It always happens. Why was Pelly unbanned the day after you said it was safe for me to come back? Pelly, I don't know who unbanned Pelly, but I banned him last night. You better hope I don't find out either. They're getting the boot as well. I had no idea he was back in the Discord, and then I saw his name last night, and I just said, nope, fuck that. Thoughts on Evan Mobley? He's got his flaws, but he's a good player. I mean, he won the DPOY. Was it last year? I think it was last year. All right, boys are about to hit the ice here. On to center going crazy. Let me turn up my TV a little bit. My GOAT, Jason Blake. Are you hard? I am not hard, no. I hate Kachuk. Send him to Shanghai. Well, they're probably going to send him to Florida this offseason or in a few years. Chad, I feel like it's inevitable at this point. I think Brady Kachuk is going to be a Florida Panther. At some point in time, he's going to join his brother. There should be like an admin login that would tell you who... Listen, there is definitely logs in the Discord. I just don't know how to access them. I'm not a Discord pro. Listen, I'm sure somebody could get me that information. But myself, it would be pretty difficult. You know why Oilers games all starting late? I mean, all NHL games start late, but the NHL is weird. Game 1 was 15 minutes. Games 2 and 3 were like 5 minutes, and now Game 4 is 15. So I'm guessing Game 5 is going to be only 5 minutes. I don't know, man. I wish they would just start on time. That way I could come in 5 minutes beforehand, get ready, talk to y'all, and then we're good to go. Hagel doesn't deserve an award. He's a coward. Kucherov penalty. I just saw that too. Not good. Cooking and how it's pretty okay at work. Start times. Would I be gay for McDonald's? What? Oh, you said McDavid. My bad. My bad. I read that one a little bit wrong. All right, we got the national anthems beginning. Everybody raise. Stand on your feet. Remove your hats. And salute to the national anthems. Anaheim got a sick arena atmosphere. It's not bad, especially for being in California. I'll say it's better than LA. It is better than the LA Kings. I will say that. I think they got a better hockey atmosphere. I wonder if McDavid will be a European soccer player. Huh? Thank you, Colorado, for beating him in 22. All right, let me recline my chair a little bit here. Tim Kapfer, singing of the national anthem for Canada. Oh, Canada. Jerry will become a Conn Smythe goalie? God, I hope so. I'm actually so worried, chat. His last couple starts, he had one start in the last month, but even before that, he just not playing good. Not playing good at all. I'm worried. I know Ingram didn't have a great game 3. I thought games 1 and 2, he was okay. He hasn't been stellar. I mean, he got peppered in game 3 in the first period. I think that was more of a team issue. Shaking things up, maybe we'll wake up the team. I thought, though, if you were going to make a goalie change, why not make it for game 5 against the Wall? Like, you got nothing to lose, right? We fall down 3-1. Ingram doesn't play well again. You pull Jari in for game 5 back on home ice. Now, what if we lose this game, chat? Who do you go to for game 5? You go back to Ingram if Jari shits the bed? Like, a lot of controversy. I got a Bouchard Hattie? I don't think so. Bouchard's ever scored a hat. I think he only has 1 hat trick in his career. Only 1. Love how Lyndon is saying all of this just to bandwagon the Lightning after the Habs get eliminated. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You cursed him when you went to the Pittsburgh-Edmonton game. You know what? You might be right. That might have been where the tables turned. That actually might have been when he started playing bad. Oh my God. He did start that game. Oh no. No. Was it me, chat? Did I ruin Jerry's tenure here in Edmonton? Fuck. I feel like that's when he started playing bad. Bruins lost 6-1 today. Yeah, the Bruins are an absolute embarrassment. Talk about a no-show, no effort for your fans on home ice. Huh. Brutal game. Jerry was bad long before he came here. No, he had a good season in Pittsburgh this year. He had a .910 save percentage, was playing very well. And then his first 5 to 7 starts with the Oilers went good. Then he got injured, missed a bunch of time, came back, and was never the same. What happened to Pickard? He just disappeared. He got called back up, but he's not going to play. He's played his last NHL game. He's not an NHL caliber goalie anymore, chat. He's never going to play again. He's done. I'd rather play Pickard than Jari. I don't think I would. I don't. Dobish is a bum. Dobish has been fine. What do you mean? He's been good in that series. Who's Twitch? Pickard at one point was the worst goalie statistically. I think he finished with the worst save percentage in the NHL this season. He was bad. Like unplayable bad. Against the worst teams, too. He never got any starts against good teams. All right, Jerry, between the pipes, let's see what you got, buddy. This is probably the biggest game of your career. He's only got an .891 in 8 playoff games, which means he played that 7-game series back in 22 against the New York Rangers. And then I guess he played one other game maybe before that. Lucas Tostel hasn't been great either, chat. He's got an .874 save percentage, and he's giving up 4 goals a game, and yet we're down to 1. That is how trash Edmonton has been defensively. Dostel's giving up 4 a game, and we're still down. All right. First period about to be underway here, boys. Jason Dickinson draws back into the lineup. I love that. And we are ready to go. What happened to Pickard? He got sent down. All right. Draisaitl, Podsy, and Cappy are out there against the Seneca line. Granlund, Seneca, and Killorn. Game 4 is underway, baby. A massive game for the Edmonton Oilers. We got to get a victory here. We got to tie the game back up as we head back to Edmonton for game number 5. 1949, 1948, 1947, 1946. There is your time check. All right, Nurse, good D to D pass there. Murphy's going to stretch it. That one is a little bit behind Leon Draisaitl. Our passing was not crisp in game 3. Not at all. Jason Dickinson already picks that puck off. Dickinson driving wide. Why is my cable glitching a little bit? Dickinson Holding on to it. He's going to leave it for Wallman. Good shot, rebound, and there we go. Kasperi Kapanen. Right away, the Edmonton Oilers strike first, and we needed that start. That is a perfect way to start game number 4. Cappy, baby, cheeks. He has been unbelievable in the postseason so far. Is this his 3rd or 4th goal? He has been scoring, and it all starts with Jason Dickinson. Turnover in the neutral zone, protects that puck, goes around the net, leaves it for Wallman, who gets a shot on goal. No, actually got blocked, and Cappy just batted it home. And that is how you start a hockey game, baby. W's in the chat. Kapanen bid go for Edmonton. Dude, he's been so good in this playoffs. He's been good in the regular season this year, too. Plays really well alongside Leon. He's got a lot of speed. He's got some skill. And the Edmonton Oilers, 1 shot, 1 goal. Lucas Dostel, that save percentage, it ain't getting any higher. All right, beautiful start for Edmonton. Dickinson again has it. Here we go. Bro, we have been missing Jason Dickinson. He was so good in game 1. Just provides more depth to this roster. Without him, we don't have that third line that buzzes. Hey, Mike, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. W's in the chat, boys. I appreciate it. Oh, no. Roslovic. He's going to dump that one in deep. All right, Jacob Trouba. Or no, that is who is that? Hellison? Hellison. There we go. The Anaheim Ducks are going to dump it in. Jarry out to play it. All right, Jarry's going to play that puck up the wall. Savoy's picking it up. Over to Connor McDavid. McDavid through the neutral zone. Fans on his pass. Don't like that at all. Savoy trying to get that puck deep. Can't do it. VL. The other way. Dumps it in deep. The 4th line of the Ducks. Washi in on Ekholm. I would love also if Matthias Ekholm could start actually moving the puck and not just rimming it. It's like whenever it touches a stick, it's a grenade. Bouchard into the offensive zone. Doing a little bit too much there, Evan Bouchard. I like the rush, but you cut into the middle into 4 orange sweaters. Got to chill a little bit on that. Least favorite NHL team, Arizona. Oh, no. Shot. That one's going to get blocked there. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. John Carlson from the blue line. And Jarry gloves that one up. There we go. 1 shot, 1 save. Tristan Jarry. Got to stream a Buffalo playoff game. I feel like eventually I will if they go deep enough. If there's a game 7, I would love to do game 7s. But I got to focus on Edmonton. Edmonton's got to be my main focus right now. If they get eliminated, then we can turn our attention to another team. But Oilers are number 1, and then I gotta continue my Be a Pro series. Lightning take game 4. Yep, good game. I said the Lightning were gonna tie the series up too. I thought so. That series is going 7, 100%. I don't see that series not going 7. Carlson with a shot. Jarry again is gonna glove that one down as we have a whistle. 3-2 Tampa. Great start to the game. Great start to the game. We have the lead. Immediately gives us some momentum. Gives us some confidence. I mean, not that we really need confidence to score goals. Scoring has not been the issue. It has been defending. And we got to be better on defense. 17:36. Draisaitl taking the draw against Mason McTavish. McTavish, Paling, and who's the other guy? Kreider? It is Chris Kreider. Leon wins that draw. Nurse over to Murphy. Murphy trying to feed the winger. As Curtis Lazar. Why is Curtis Lazar? And okay, we're giving Draisaitl a shift on the 4th line. He's out there with Freddie and Lazar. Trent Frederick over to Dry. Hands it back to Connor Murphy. Time and space. Freddie. Skate that one in, Trent Frederick. In the offensive zone. There we go. Trent Frederick gets a shot on goal. Fucking A. That was a good rush by Freddie. I've not seen Trent Frederick do that all year long. I don't want to play the Habs, bro. I'd rather have the Lightning. Why? Both are great teams. Lose Twitch. They're literally evenly matched. I don't think you guys match up a lot better against Tampa than you do against Montreal. If anything, I think you guys would have a better time with the Habs. Less experience. Just letting you know that I all way. Yep, me too, bud. When is the next Be a Pro live stream? Tomorrow. We'll do Shoresy tomorrow. We win that draw. Wallman from the blue line. That one hits the glass. Damn, my cable's kind of glitching right now. Seneca on the half wall. Good play to get the puck out. McDavid's going to pinch that. Connor chips it off the wall. Ballman gets it back, but he loses it immediately. Uh-oh. Got to get there, Ty Emberson. Emberson up to McDavid. Over to Nuge. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has been awful in this series as well. Pretty much been a ghost and been a relative non-factor for a guy who's a Swiss Army knife and can do literally everything out there. He needs to have more impact on this game. Evan Bouchard flicks it up into the middle. Smart play. Hyman's got to wake up too. He's a -6. We got Hyman, Bouchard, and McDavid all -6 in the series so far. All three of those guys are key pieces of this roster. Savoy trying to stretch past that to Connor. Doesn't get to him. Ducks are going to counterattack here. Lacombe all the way over. Seneca. No, that's Troy Terry. My bad. Terry spinning away. Back to the blue line. They go D to D. Trouba waiting. Firing. Ooh, okay. Jari's a little bit all over his crease right now. And we know... Oh, my God. Nice play by Matt Savoy. Savoy, the other way. Trying to feed it to McDavid. Just way too far behind him. Not a great pass. McDavid was in all alone, but Ducks are going to survive. Lacombe behind his own net. Lacombe already has an A on Anaheim? Damn, okay. Kapanen is hard on the forecheck, though. Giving Jackson Lacombe a ton of issues. Nurse goes D to D. Murphy springs it up the wall. It gets out of the zone. Podkolzin on it. Mintyukov hands it off. John Carlson now. As the Anaheim Ducks try to get the red line and dump it in. McTavish finding Carlson. There they go. They dump it in. Jarry out to play it. Listen, I do think Tristan Jarry can play the puck a little bit better than Connor Ingram, so that could help us out. Here comes Leo. Leon Draisaitl finding Darnell. Streaking in. Nurse with a shot, and Dostal is going to cover that one up. Beautiful. I like the start here. I like Edmonton's start. We're keeping the Ducks to the outside, not giving them a lot up the middle. There was one little scary play there in front of the net off of a Trouba shot. Those absolute losers can't win against the Habs with a... Oh, Cube, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, my God. Nothing worse than crying about the referees. Dear God. You guys won your games in overtime, too. Lightning have the only regulation win of the series. Shut up and win the hockey game. Wallman from the blue line. That gets blocked. We have to find a way to get more pucks through. Anaheim's done a good job so far in this series just blocking most of our attempts from the blue line. I don't think Bouchard has a goal. Wallman doesn't either. Here we go. Good play by Wallman to keep that one in. Wallman takes a shot. That one's going to go over the net. Roslovic picks it up. Tries to rim it around the wall. Can't do so. Dickinson winning some board battles right now. Alrighty, you can see the immediate impact that Jason Dickinson has on this roster. He's not flashy. Here we go. Lazar with the steal. I love the way we're starting this game. Edmonton is causing havoc, creating turnovers, and we just drew a penalty. There we go. We are headed to the power play. It's all on Curtis Lazar. He picks that puck off in the neutral zone, goes into the offensive zone, and gets tripped up. Everybody type PP in the chat. PP's in the chat. Shout out Drake. All right, big power play to start, boys. All a Habs fan complain about the refs. Nothing worse than complaining about the refs, man. Fight through it. If you're the better team, you can win despite the officials. Also, I watched that Habs game. The officiating was not that terrible. They didn't screw the Habs. None of that. Shorthanded goal coming. Shut up, Lose Twitch. All right, 14-24. We got a full 2-minute power play. Hailing against Draisaitl. Our power play has been ice cold, too. Special teams has not been good. I think McDavid got a power play goal in Game 3. And we lose that face-off. And Mintyukov is going to send that. No, he's going to pass that one. Here comes Poehling. Ryan Poehling into the zone. Sometimes Edmonton's power play does get a little bit lackluster and lazy. We don't want to defend. We try to conserve our energy for offense, and we get scored on. So we'll see. If anything, Tampa was screwed more. Bullshit. That call was bullshit. Didn't even trip him. Shut up, Jacob. That was a clear trip. What do you mean? Didn't even trip him. Did the ghost trip him? Maybe throw on the goggles, bud. You'll see the stick going to the legs. All right, McDavid. Trying to enter the zone. McDavid again. You can't be stick handling through, man. You got to get that puck somewhere. Draisaitl. Oh my God, I don't know what is going on my TV, man. Nice steal by Leo. Draisaitl protecting that puck. He's going to send it back to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard, cross ice to McDavid. McDavid to Dry. Teeing one up. Bouchard! Good save by Dostel. McDavid back to the blue line again. Bouchard to McDavid. Down low to Nugent Hopkins. Back to McDavid. Holding on to it. Looking for options. Surveying the situation. Bouchard, cross ice to Nuge with a shot, and it's in. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Big goal, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. I think McDavid and Bouchard are going to get the apples on that one. Nuge finally awakes, and the Edmonton Oilers come out to a 2-0 lead, baby. Good start to the game. Good start to the game. Nuge, longest tenured Oiler. About time Nugent Hopkins woke up. I said that, chat. I said we need more from him. We need him to wake up. And they just gave him way too much time there. Bouchard with a great feed to Nuge. Curl and drag. Did it hit Hyman? Let's see. Did it hit Zach Hyman? That might be a Hyman goal, chat. Let's see. No, it hit Mintyukov. Mintyukov skate and went in. So that should be McDavid and Bouchard on the apples. Good start, though, Edmonton. Good start. I like it. I like the way we're playing. We're playing hard. We're creating turnovers. We're not giving up too much defensively. This is Edmonton Oilers hockey. We're playing a lot faster, too, which I like. And what is that? Icing? Ice stick? Oilers or Canes are my next teams. Lyndon, don't bring your bad juju over here, buddy, please. Playing better than Friday's game? Yep. Worst lead in hockey? I kind of disagree with that one, man. I don't know if a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. Mathematically, a 1-goal lead is the worst lead to have because one shot can tie the game up. I never really agreed with that notion that a 2-goal lead was the worst in hockey. Did I watch the NFL draft? No, I did not. Are you serious? You think I'm watching the NFL draft while there's playoffs going on? Hell no. Great now, just sustained? Yeah, that's the issue. We can't come out in the second flat-footed. I swear to God, Edmonton. I'll know within like 3 minutes, chat, if the Oilers are coming out flat. We've done this consistently where we have a great start and we fall asleep in the wheel, at the wheel, whatever the hell the saying is. We can't do that, man. We got to build on this lead. Who do you think is getting first overall? I hope Chicago gets it. Chicago or maybe Vancouver. Just trolling you, buddy. I know, brother. I know. I don't take any of this serious, Chad. I don't. This is all jokes for me. It's all good fun. Except Canucks, Nate. Fuck that kid. Pause. If Pasta gets banned, would you be spaghetti? I guess I would, eh? Who cares about the NFL? How's it 2-0? Because we're capitalizing on our chances. We're actually playing Edmonton Oilers hockey. Hope Toronto gets it. Get the hell out of here. I do not want to see the Leafs get the #1 overall pick. That would be the least deserved #1 pick ever. Fuck that. Hell no. They don't deserve that, man. They had their #1 overall pick, chat. They had their 60-goal scorer. And they got 2 playoff series in 10 years. Miss me with all that. Also, I am sweating, dude. I'm opening my window, chat. Window's getting open. Too hot already. It is getting warmer out, so. Ethical tank. I hope Calgary wins it. Yeah, Calgary was just ass, eh? It wouldn't be bad. Gavin McKenna, I know he's from, what is he from? Yukon? Whitehorse? I think it might be Yukon, but that's pretty close. Vancouver, Calgary, one of those 2 teams. I wouldn't mind him going to Chicago. Him and Bedard would be a nasty duo. I think the Devils will get it. That would be an interesting little twist. All right, Connor Murphy, we've got 13 minutes remaining here in the first period. Edmonton already out to a 2-0 lead, which absolutely silenced this building. Leon Draisaitl, nice backhand pass. Freddie's going to leave it. Oh, that would have been a great play by Connor Murphy. Just didn't get on the stick of Trent Frederick. Here they come, the other way, the Anaheim Ducks. Alex Killorn hands it off. Mintyukov gets absolutely steamrolled by Murphy. Here we go the other way, 3-on-2. Draisaitl in. Leo. It's a bad pass, Dry. Kapanen, head up, Kapanen. Holy shit, you almost got ran into there, bud. Jake Wallman. He's going to put that puck in deep. Draisaitl picks it up. Dude, why is my TV doing this? Shot from the line. And Lucas Dostal is going to cover that one up. Chicago has already been blessed with enough overalls. I disagree. They got Bedard. That's it. I mean, they desperately need another superstar talent to come help them out. They don't have enough help there, chat. Bedard does not have enough young talent around him. Celebrini has a ton more. I think they need another good guy. A Stenberg, a McKenna, one of those guys. Do you think Stenberg will go first overall? No, I do not. Come back to me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 90% sure that Gavin McKenna will be taken first overall. All right, 12-17 left to play here in the first. Dude, every single time we're in the offensive zone, it's just glitching. Good save again by Dostal. I gotta shut up. I gotta stop complaining. Stop the bitching. Who the fuck has 3 Connors on one team? We do. Hopefully McKenna doesn't get stuck in Vancouver. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, eh? I won a bronze medal for Taekwondo. Attaboy, brother. Good job, Keith. Chad, I was in judo as a kid. That was my combat sports experience. McDavid's going to lose that draw. Trouba. Stretch pass up. Here come the Ducks. We got to nerf their speed through that neutral zone. Tighten the gaps up. Don't be allowing them just to skate into the zone. Here we go, mate. Speaking of skating, McDavid to the outside Connor. Around the net. Holding on to it. Pass back to Ekholm. He puts it into the corners to Savoy. Or checking his Hyman right now. McDavid couldn't get that steal. At least he's back to cover, though. Ian Moore back there. Lacombe gets the line, and he dumps that puck in. Matthias Ekholm absolutely got ran into there by... Was that Washi? That was VL. John Carlson now. Anaheim's going to dump it in. Cutter Gauthier. We got the Cutter line out there. Leo Carlson. Leo Carlson. Was that not interference on Cutter? Cutter just laid somebody out who did not have the puck. Here it is. Troy Terry in the slot. Keep them to the outside, Edmonton. Back to the blue line. Carlson puts that puck in deep. Cutter after it. Trying to center it out in front, but Roslovic is going to be able to flip that puck out. Leo Carlson coming back in for the Ducks. Taking a shot that's going to go wide. Wallman trying to go D to D right now with Ty Emberson. Help him out, Dickinson. Attaboy, buddy. Oh no, Dickinson with the turnover. We get that puck back though. Jack Roslovic, chip and chase hockey. He's going for a line change. As Trouba is going to take it back in his own zone. 10:33 remaining. Good stretch feed. It is deflected into the zone. Darnell, you got to be first on that puck. Good poke there, Nurse. Murphy, good breakout feed. And the Edmonton Oilers looking already way crisper coming out of their own zone. We're not turning pucks over. Good play by Dry. Centering it. No, nobody was in the middle. We got to regroup. Murphy's going to slam it back in. Everybody's got to tag up. Sperry Kapanen hitting Jacob Trouba in the corner as the Ducks try to break out here. They get into the zone. We got Killorn out there with McTavish, and I believe Paling is the other guy, Ryan Paling, centering that third line in Anaheim. Draisaitl on the half wall. That's not a great feed. At least it gets out of the zone. Hyman can't win that puck battle. Draisaitl goes down. Hopefully he's okay. And that is offside on the play. Pass to them in their prime. Taves or Kopitar. Definitely Taves, prime for prime. But all time, I got to go Kopi. You guys got to remember, Jonathan Taves' prime was extremely short. He was like at his peak for maybe like 4 years, 5 years. From like 2010 to 2015. After that, he got very mid, chat. He really did. Kopi is better all time because of the longevity that he's had in his career, but peak for peak, I'm taking Johnny Taves. The series isn't very rough or physical at all. Not extremely, no. There's been a few hits, but a few scrums after whistles. I'd say the Habs Tampa has been by far the most physical. I'm going to miss seeing Kopi play. Be honest, Lyndon. Did you stay up and watch Kings games? Don't lie. I know you're not in that time zone. I know you're not. Did you add players on the Oilers? I did, yes. I did. But that's for a video. Oh my god, no! Shit, I gotta do that all over again, chat. I was working on my GM mode that we're gonna start here shortly, and I'm using this roster. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to go back and redesign the jerseys. God damn it. I wasted like 2 hours last night just messing around for nothing. Yeah, I recorded a video, and I had to throw some players on Edmonton. Don't mind it, though. It doesn't really affect the sim game. I already see so many Habs fans crying about the refs online. Tell them to, how do you tell somebody to shut the fuck up in French? It's not Tabernac, right? All in their prime, who gets cut and who stays? 2 people stay. Lundqvist, quick Price. I'm keeping Price, and sadly, I'm going to keep Jonathan Quick. If you're talking about in their prime and not for their entire careers, Quick and Price. Although, it's close, man. Lundqvist was great, too. I just think those 2 peaked a little bit higher. All right, the action is back. 9:27. We are in the offensive zone. Our 4th line going to work. Szymanski, Lazar, and Frederick. Ducks are going to dump it in, though. Is that ice? No icing on the play. Emerson gets stapled. Seneca, down low. Beckett Seneca. Flings it back to the blue line. Lacombe. Down low to Seneca again. Back to the point. Lacombe takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Make it an easy night for Tristan Jarry here, boys. Uh-oh, bad turnover there. They go cross ice. Nobody gets on it. Good poke by Trent Frederick. Can he get to it? Nah, he can't skate. Freddie's not that fast, man. Freddie does not have that speed. With 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go, Lacombe is just going to take his time behind his own net. I believe both teams went for a line change there. Dickinson line is out now. Darnell Nurse hounds it off the boards. Up to Jason Dickinson. Dickinson. Look at that, man. Just skates it in, makes a play, gets a shot. Oh, my. He laid out Jacob Trouba. Trouba tried to hit him, and he got stood up. Back at you, baby. Good old-fashioned reverse hit. Cutter Gauthier with a shot. Holy shit. That did not look good. Tristan Jarry, that almost got scored on. The puck got deflected, and that was scary hours. Trouba is going to try to hit Dickinson again. Probably not a great thing to do after just getting laid the fuck out. Jarry faced any shots yet? How is he doing? He's faced 3 shots. All have been very routine. Into the glove. Here we go. 2-on-1. Paling over McTavish. And a great glove stop by Tristan Jarry. I like it, man. All his saves so far have been glove side. That's his best save of the hockey game so far. Fermenta Goalie. Is that how you say shut up, Chad? Fermenta Goalie. Fermenta Goalie. Tabernac. I think shut up in French is fermens la. Fermenta Goalie. Fermenta Goalie. Oh. I gotta improve my French, man. I might do, I tried doing Duolingo. It just, I did not stick with that at all. I got bored pretty quickly on that. Here comes McTavish. Curling back. He's going to send that one in deep. Edmonton, good support on the wall there, and we get it out of the zone. If we can play a full 60 like this, we're going to beat Anaheim. The thing is, though, Edmonton is probably not going to play a full 60. Good turnover again. Matt Savoy into the zone. He turns it over, sadly. McDavid back at his own blue line. Gives it to Bouchard. Evan. Cross ice to Savoy. Cannot hold on to it, but he did touch it. That means no icing on the play. Dialect issues, I think. What do you mean dialect issues? What does that even mean? Jarry making a save for once? Yeah, I'm not going to get too high on Jarry right now. He's made 4 saves in the hockey game. Podkolzin. Uh-oh, that one hit a shin pad. Wallman has it, though. Take your time, Jake Wallman. I love how Jake Wallman uses the net as coverage. He always goes behind his net, and he uses it as a shield, as all defensemen really should, right? Any D-man watching these hockey games, get that puck behind your own net, make a play with it. Don't just rim it up the wall. Watch how these defensemen move the puck. Draisaitl over to Podkolzin, finding a streaky Darnell Nurse. Putting one on net. Easy save by Dostel, though, and it's going to go the other way. 6:20 left to play here in the first. Murphy up the middle to Darnell. Dude, my TV's got to stop doing this. It wasn't doing it at all. It's got to be the channel. The Habs game was totally fine. 100% is the channel. Screw you, Sportsnet West. McDavid getting a shift right now with Szymanski and Hyman. Interesting line combo. I don't mind it, though. Get McDavid against, or I should say away from that Lacombe and Truitt pairing. Jari's going to cover that up 1-up. And we got 5:59 left to play in the first commercial break, I believe. Let's go Oilers. Wholly delayed. Forgot Skin Daddy isn't on the Oilers. Go Oilers, go. How did you forget Stuart Skinner's not on Edmonton? What? Huh? Why am I getting a Scotiabank commercial right now? This is cool. Oh, so you are from Nunavut? Chat, is the only other game on tonight? Are all the other games done? I think they are. I think Edmonton is the only game remaining. We had LA getting swept, Boston getting fucking penetrated, and then Tampa Bay squeaking away with a 3-2 win. Not too shabby. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was over for the Lightning when they went down 3-0 or 2-0. I thought it was over. Luckily, though, they came back. We got ourselves a series. All right, so far, good game by Edmonton. It's still extremely early on, but we're playing well. We're keeping Anaheim to the outside. This is how, I mean, we should have been playing all series long. I did see a stat, chat. Edmonton is 19-4 in games 4 to 7 under Chris Knobloch. So, as the series goes longer, the Oilers tend to get better. Three of those losses have come against the Florida Panthers, by the way. Actually, no, never mind. Two of the losses are the Panthers. And what's the other one? Two from Vancouver? I think two from Vancouver, yeah. Because that series went to 7. Our game is the last of the day. I saw that too. Fuck the Lightning. Peace, I have a long night tomorrow. When people say they miss Skinner, remind them the Pens went down 3-0 with him in. Yeah, poor Stu, man. No matter where he goes, he gets pulled. All right, the Ducks on the attack right now in the offensive zone. Trying to cycle that down low is Chris Kreider. Chris Kreider looks slow, man. I know it's been, what, 4 years, I think, since he scored 50? It was like 4, maybe 3 years ago. He looks washed up, though. Ellison goes D to D. Cross ice to Paling. Waters off his stick, though. Cover him, McDavid. Good defense there by Connor. Jack Roslovic is just going to chip that one out. We're mixing up the lines already. We got Roslovic. Okay, no. Roslovic's going off for a line change. Just a late change there. Alex Killorn flicks it into the zone. Bouchard back for it. But that... Is that out of play? No, it's not out of play. Bouchard, D to D. Oh, no. It skipped over Ekholm's stick. Get there, Viking. Take your time, Boosh. Up the middle. Trouba damn near... He was trying to kill Matt Savoy on that play. Hellison curls back. Oh, my God. That one was scary. Alex Killorn down low. He wins that puck battle. Killorn trying to walk it out in front. Jari hugging the post. Oh, my God. Good play. Rebound is there. Shot saved by Jari. And the Oilers are going to clear the puck down the length of the ice, and that is going to be icing. That was the first great chance there by the Ducks. Oh, no. McDavid is hurting on the bench right now. What's going on with McDavid? Ankle again? Ha! McDavid gave him a jab. Love to see it. Is Pitt making a comeback? I don't think so, no. To be fair, Skinner, the Pens played way different in front of Shelovs. But hey, goalies sometimes have that effect. Edmonton tend... Oh my God, good save, Jari, there on Cutter Gauthier. A lot of times, Pickard, for some reason, the Oilers played a hell of a lot better in front of Cal Pickard than they did in front of Stu. Sometimes goalies just insert different level of confidence. You know that if you make a mistake, it's not going to lead to the back of the net. Here comes Kapanen with a shot. Good save by Dostel. Colson. Down low to Kapanen. Odds he gets it back, though. That Draisaitl line has been okay here in the first round. Podkolzin Feeds it to Leo. A little bit too far ahead of him, though. Mintyukov hands it off to John Carlson, the veteran. Stanley Cup winner in 2018. Seems like an eternity ago now. Uh-oh, Ty Emerson. That's not a great play. Here it is. Turnover in the defensive zone. It is the Wallman and Emerson D pairing. Battle in the corner right now. The Ducks win it. Back to the blue line. Trouba tees one up. That gets blocked. And I think Edmonton's going to head to the PK here. Delayed penalty. Trouba walks in. Good save. Another great save by Jarry. Trouba has it at the line again. Jacob Trouba with a delayed call incoming. Hands it off. Troy Terry trying to go cross ice. Can't get it to Jackson Lacombe, though. Lacombe's going to take his time with 3:07 to go here in the first period. Edmonton will head to the PK here. Granlund curling back. And he fires that one out of play. Who was it? Was it Wallman that took the penalty? Game 4, remember the Oilers comeback versus the Panthers after Pickard came in? Yep, Darnell Nurse snipe. It is Jake Wallman. What did Wallman do? Is it a hold? What are they calling him for? I guess a hold? Yeah, I guess they're calling... I mean, I don't know where the penalty was. What happened with McDavid? He tweaked his ankle again. I mean, he's not 100%. He did something to his knee. I don't think it's his ankle. It looked like he bent his knee. Oh, no. Dickinson, pick that stick up, bud. Carlson blasts one away. Also, we do miss the penalty killing from Jason Dickinson. Good PKer. He goes off for a line change, though. Draisaitl comes out. Ducks are going to retreat. Back into the zone. Leo Carlson. Skating that one in. Leo dropping it off to Mikael Granlund. Granlund protecting it. Hands it back off to Carlson. Cross ice to Terry. Back to John Carlson at the blue line. Ducks are playing with it right now. Terry walking down the wall. Trying to set up and try to get Granlund that one-timer. Seems like that is what they're trying to do right now. Carlson, fake shot at the blue line. He takes one in, and Jerry's going to glove that one. Good save, Tristan. Good save, Jerry. I heard high ankle sprain for McDavid. I mean, it could be his ankle. On the play, to me, it looked like his knee. His knee bent in a weird position, but it could be his ankle. Regardless, he's not 100%. It's so clear to see. All right, Dickinson on the draw. Up against Mikael Granlund. And they're going to wave out Granlund. Hey, Chad, good news. Leon Draisaitl has yet to been waved out of a draw. Dickinson, big face-off win. Loose puck that Bouchard gets to, and he's going to bomb that one down the ice. That is why we miss Jason Dickinson, man. Just a very key player that can do a lot of different things. Not a superstar by any means, but you need those role players to show up. Leo Carlson streaking in. He's going to curl that one back. Mikael Granlund plays it back to John Carlson. Carlson over to Troy Terry in the corner. Terry turns it over, and Mattias Ekholm will blast that one down the ice. Beautiful penalty killing so far by the Oilers. Still got 35 seconds to go. Here comes Lacombe. Ducks are trying to set up now in the offensive zone. Cutter Gauthier into Alex Killorn. Killorn to Gutter. Gutter or Cutter? What am I even saying right now? Cutter. Hesitating. He doesn't know what he wants to do with it. Lacombe. He's going to go D to D to McTavish. Back to Lacombe. The shooter is Cutter Gauthier. Cutter's wide open. There it is. Oh, my God. Wide open net, two boys. We got to cover back door. Darnell, you got to be a little bit more streaky. There we go. Nurse picks it off. And we kill off that penalty. Cutter Gauthier had a wide open net to shoot at. I think he missed the net entirely. Anything's better than Jack Campbell? Yeah, Jack Campbell was trash as soon as he signed in Edmonton. Became unplayable. VL over to Washi, that fourth line of Anaheim. Shot from the blue line. Jarry with the save. Can we clear it? Draw. You got some time, Leo. He's going to rim it on the wall. Gets out of the zone at least. All right. Jackson Lacombe has to go back for it. We got 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Trouba. D to D to Lacombe. Up the middle. Ooh. Who was that? Was that VL? Trying to streak behind the defenseman. Trying to get a breakaway there. Evan Bouchard, nice crisp pass. Over to Draisaitl. We got some space. Leon Draisaitl. Over to Podkolzin. Podsy curls back. And that puck is out of play with 9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Nurse literally just cares about his money and is complacent because of his contract. I mean, that's any player, dude. I'm going to tell you all this. Here's a little spoiler, chat. Every player in the NHL is trying to make as much as possible. Maybe outside of Connor McDavid. Every player is trying to make money. Listen, he's human. He's like me and you. We both want more money. No matter if we're millionaires or not. They got taxes to pay too. Everybody wants more money. It's no different in any profession or any walk of life. McDavid loses the draw. 7 seconds to go. Trouba gets it out. Offside? Offside with 2 seconds to go. McDavid only want the cup? Yeah, McDavid does only want the cup. That is true. I think the Ducks are trying to injure McDavid more to win. I mean, that's always a strategy. You target the other team's best player. Don't worry, past. I'm eating salmon, and cheeseburgers instead of potatoes. There we go. Ain't nothing wrong with potatoes, though. Potatoes got to be like a top 10 food of mine. Maybe top 7. All right, Roslovic is taking the faceoff, and he's going to try to win it back to Dry. We'll see if we can get a quick shot here off the faceoff. Roslovic. Can he win it? No, he cannot. And your Edmonton Oilers are going to take a 2-0 lead into the first intermission. Despite being outshot 13-9, I liked our period, chat. We didn't give up much to Anaheim 5v5. And we looked solid defensively. We capitalized on our opportunities offensively. And therefore, we got a 2-0 lead into the first intermission. All right, chat. Do we rate some jerseys? Type 1 in the chat if we rate some jerseys. How many do we have here? Oh, we don't have any jerseys to rate, chat. Why are you guys typing in the jersey? Oh, I fucking hate this, man. Do you love your mom? I'm banning this guy. Time out this kid. 1 day. Bang. Anybody that types in here is getting timed out. I literally didn't look in here last night because I saw I had a notification. I literally thought somebody put jerseys in the Discord. Fuck me, man. I can put in a jersey. I mean, we'll need more than one. We'll just wait. We'll gather them up, and we'll do them for game number 5. Stats. I'm going to check Twitter, actually. See if there's anything. Lucas Ostel allows a goal on the opening shot for the 11th time this season. That ain't great. That ain't great at all. Brutal. Hot takes? Do we have any hot takes we can go after here? Yeah, I mean, we don't really have too many great hot takes here. Somebody didn't even do a hot take. He's just listing his best horns. I swear, nobody even follows the rules here in Discord. A custom jersey channel where typing should be prohibited. And we got people typing in the chat. And then a hot takes channel where nobody even types in hot takes. What? Pens alternate. Past, I'll put a few jerseys to rate. Yeah, we'll do that game 5. Didn't know that building was a library. Oh, man. Chat, do we think the Pittsburgh Penguins can actually mount a comeback? I don't think so, but I mean, if there were a team to blow a 3-0 series lead, I think it would be the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers blowing it. All right, let me throw on the Lakers game. What is the score right now? Yes, if Foreskin Skinner isn't playing, has to pay for my goalie gear. That is a crazy ass handle, dude. What? has to pay for my goalie gear. All right, chat, it is Q&A time. Ask me anything. Ask me anything and I will answer. We got 15 minutes of intermission hockey. What the hell is director mode in GTA 5? I don't know the extent of it, but you can do a lot of cool things with it. Am I blind? I don't see the Jersey channel in Discord. You are blind. It's also custom hockey jerseys. It's not like I got a cool Kucherov jersey. That's not what I mean. It's like making your own jersey, designing it, and putting it into the custom. We gotta change the name. Just call it hockey jerseys. People might not be able to read that. Hockey jerseys. There we go. Fuck Cooch. Why are you saying fuck Cooch? Oilers are winning for once. LOL, LOL. Is that supposed to, like, rage bait me? Have I won any medals? I have won medals. I won a few in judo, and 95% are from hockey. Maybe one in baseball. Soccer, maybe. I got one, too. But most are from hockey. Got some trophies, too, from hockey, which is good. Fuck the Lightning. Why F the Lightning? How old am I? I'm old enough to be your father. Good start by the Oilers, though. I like the way we're playing. LA is trailing their game right now. Sit down, Shengun, you fuck. Chat. Who did you guys have for the Stanley Cup in your bracket? What was your team? Everybody tell me your Stanley Cup final matchup and who won. I had Tampa over the Avs. I think in 6 games? Yeah, 6 games. Great first period. Habs? You think Habs are going all the way? I mean, maybe. I don't think so, but... It might be Carolina's year, chat. This is Carolina's best shot to win the Eastern Conference. I would not be shocked if they actually get it done this year. It could be a possibility. Oilers and Habs. Oilers win it all. Dallas, Carolina. Daddy, Carolina. Knights, Sabres. Knights in 7. All right, that's a crazy-ass prediction. No offense. Pay for my goalie gear is insane. Edmonton over Carolina. Oilers, Canadians for the Cup. I'm not going to lie. I think if we had Habs Oilers in the Cup Finals, that would be the most watched Stanley Cup Finals maybe ever. I mean, I would definitely benefit because of it. I'd have Habs fans and Oilers fans in here. We'd have a ton of people in the live stream. Carolina looks good, but I think the Lightning or Habs can beat Carolina with their defense and toughness. Potentially, yeah. I mean, whoever they play in the conference finals, it's going to be a tough matchup, but... Abs over Habs. McDavid winning a couple never happened. I disagree. I don't really think you know much about hockey either, brother. So no offense, but your opinion is kind of meaningless. I'll send some jerseys. I got you, brother. Discord somehow just deselected that hockey jersey channel. Why? That's odd. You got to think about Carolina's goaltending right now, though. Freddie's a brick wall. That's not going to last every series, though. He's going to give up some goals. The issue was the Ottawa Senators just suck so bad that they can't score. They got elite goaltending and still got swept. Yet they were talking about heading into the playoffs. If they get just average goaltending, they're going to go on a run. Yeah, Carolina's goaltending will come back down to earth. I think they're just going to ride Freddie. I mean, obviously if he plays bad, they'll go to Boosie or whoever. What happened to Pyotr Kochetkov, chat? Is he in the minors right now? Jerry looks calm tonight so far. Typically looks panicked and hesitant. Yeah. Only the first period. We still got 40 minutes to go. But a strong start. I mean, we didn't give Anaheim much, to be honest. He did make like two big saves, I think. But so far, so good. Kochetkov is in the NHL. He's just scratched. Boosie is all right. Boosie has had an insane record, but his stats aren't that good at all. Like, he's got like an 890 save percentage, but he was like 33, 5-7. Had some insane record like that. Chekhov, can't spell his name, but he was injured most of the season. What's up, Pasta? How you doing? I'm doing good, Bood. Bood? What about... Oh, my God. I'm doing good, dude. Appreciate you. Coach hasn't put Cooch in for the net for the Hurricanes. Brandon, my Boosie hurts. Boosie got carried by our defense and offense. Yeah. He had an 891. I was like, how the hell does this dude have that good of a record? I'm going to look up his stats right now, chat. Let's take a look here. We'll go goalies, regular season, and where's Carolina? So, he was 31-6. 31-6-2 with an 895. Wow. Freddie Anderson had an 874, though, in 35 games. Jesus. Dude, goaltending all-time low in the NHL this season, chat. Let's see. Save percentage. No. We gotta go back to starters. Let's go goalies. Let's go regular season. Vasilevsky only had a 912, and he was in running for the Vezina. Wow. Vejmelka with an 897. Ottinger had an 899. Wedgwood had a 922 or 921, but he was on the Juggernaut Av squad. Thompson only had a 912. Swayman with a 908. Sorokin had a 906. Vladar 906. Dobish 901. Dude, that's crazy. Shout out Igor Shesterkin. On a dog shit New York squad, he had a 912 save percentage. Joel Hofer, too, 910. Blackwood with only a 904. Connor Hellebuck was trash. Wolf was trash. Literally everybody was in the 800s. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, though, 910. 22-9-3. Jesper Wallstedt had a 916 as a rookie. He also had, 4 shutouts? That's nice. Yeah, goaltending is definitely down. Who led the league in shutouts? It was Ilya Sorokin with only 7. Wow. Hofer had 6 on the Blues? All right, I got to put some respect on Joel Hofer. Wow. Goalies will rebound a couple years? Yeah, it's a pendulum. It always swings. I'd say in 10 years' time, goalies will have some sort of advancement, and then the scoring will go back down a little bit, and then players will get better. It's a pendulum. It goes back and forth. One thing I was not expecting to see is Woodcroft on the Ducks team in the playoffs against the Oilers. I mean, he coaches Anaheim. Chug beer? I got no beer. Chat, I'm thinking if we lose this game, definitely Tuesday we're getting drunk. If we win the game, I'm not drinking on Tuesday, but we'll do a drinking live stream for one of these games. Jerseys there in the channel. Appreciate it. Hofer's nasty, but he's on a horrible team. Send him to Edmonton. We'll take him. Thoughts about the Bruins game? Trash. Fans should get refunded their money because they wasted their money watching those god-awful Bruins. Fuck, man. Talk about no effort from your team. On home ice, playoff game where you can tie the series up. Awful. Horrible. Hellebuck was doing pretty good until he came back from injury. No, he's been bad all season long. Even before. When did he get injured? Unless he got injured early on in the regular season, because I remember back in like November, December, his numbers were not good. Bruins becoming ruins? Yeah, Bruins are probably done in, I'd say 6. They get back to Boston, but they get built. How do the Sabres walk into your barn and take both games? Have some pride, Boston. God damn. Felt bad for Swayman. He got totally hung out to dry. I didn't even see the game either. I just saw it was 4-0. I turned it on, and it was 4-0. It was the first intermission, and all the announcers were just trashing the Bruins. I was like, damn, was it that bad? Got my first Hattie Saturday, 10th goal in 5 games. Somehow we lose with a 4-2 lead. Hey, shout out to you, Nesquick. Attaboy, buddy. Way to be. Way to be, brother. What's good, Pasta? No, long time no see. What's up, Jordan? How's your day going, brother? We got Oilers hater in the chat. We always have Oilers hater in the chat. Don't listen. I'm used to it at this point. You ignore their message. Oh, my God. If you ignore their message, they literally stop commenting. They stop typing. You don't show them attention, they're obviously going to stop. He was yelling at the bench after being pulled. I did see that. I would be livid as well. I'm sick of the same teams making the finals, so fuck the Lightning. I want new teams. Yeah, the hockey, honestly, chat, over the last decade, we have not had that high of parity. 3 teams in the last decade have gone back-to-back. That's insane. You guys think about that, chat. 3 teams in 10 years have gone back-to-back. That's 6 out of the last 10 Stanley Cups. And before the Pittsburgh Penguins did it, it was like 20 years. I think it was the Pens in the 90s. That's crazy. That's a long time. Good you? I'm doing all right myself. I'll be doing a lot better if... is that Hakeem? It is Hakeem. Hakeem Olajuwon in the building. Who's my least favorite team? I don't really think I have one, to be honest. There's teams that I don't really care about, like St. Louis, Carolina I don't really care about. I didn't care about Arizona, but I like Utah a hell of a lot better. Trying to think of teams that I just don't give a shit about. Calgary, fuck the Flames, respectfully. Boston, I'm not really a big fan of the Bruins. But that was mostly due to Jack Edwards. He ruined my experience watching Bruins hockey. The thing Super Mario did will never be repeated, and without the cancer and back problems, he would hold every record. Okay, all right. The glazing is insane, brother. Basing it all on a hypothetical. What Wayne Gretzky did will never be repeated. Don't care about Nashville. I like the Predators because, one, they have a great playoff atmosphere. They have a really underrated fan base. They really do. I don't like their new jerseys, but they do got a good fan base, good atmosphere in the postseason. That's why I wanted to see them make it in. Unfortunately, Utah got the last spot. Was it Utah? No, it was LA. Yeah, the Kings. Fuck the Kings, man. Kings, I don't care about LA, but that's mostly because they play boring hockey. Who's the best captain, in your opinion, currently? Hard to go wrong with Sid. He'd be up there for sure. Good luck, Oilers. Thank you, brother. Don't care about the Knights. Yeah, I mean, I think the entire NHL doesn't really like the Vegas Golden Knights. When Vegas loses, the NHL wins. Lion 2-0, 964 save percentage. Ooh. Wow. He's actually been dialed in. I love Zane Parekh. I love Zane Parekh too. He plays really good. I like the way he plays. Good puck-moving defenseman. Got a lot of offensive skill. Has a great shot, too. That snipe he had at the end of the regular season was nasty, dude. That was disgusting. Did Pelly show up yet? No. Pelly did not show up. Actually, maybe. Chat, was Pelly in the chat or no? Can you rate my jerseys? Yeah, we'll do that for Game 4. Canadiens Lightning game tonight was the most entertaining hockey I've ever watched. Ever? Carolina Glazer alert, but Carolina might have one of the best OT atmospheres. Hell no, dude. Did you see game number 2? The fans left the building. Overtime was empty for double OT. Is that what Anaheim looks like? Wow, I never thought about that. It just showed a drone shot of Anaheim. I did not expect it to look like a retirement community. Do I collect hockey cards? I do not, no. I have a few, but I don't really collect them. All right. We get the second period about to begin, chat. Everybody lock in. No one was allowed back into the arena after the goal got called off, so no one could get in. Why'd you leave right away? Beat traffic? Listen. If you're trying to beat traffic in a playoff game, you got your priorities wrong. I hate the Sabres and Leafs. Martone going to be better than Brady Martin? Yeah, I'd say so. Martone's actually really impressed me in the playoffs. Yeah, McDavid's still in pain. He's obviously hurting, dude. It's so obvious. I'm going to go to sleep. It's morning right now. All right, brother. I appreciate you coming out. Second period about to begin. Edmonton had a great start, but the seconds have been dire. Games 1, 2, both absolutely horrific. Let's see if the Ducks, do they tie it up here in the second? You know they're going to come back strong. They're going to make some adjustments, and they are going to come out flying here. Darnell Nurse, D to Murphy. We need clean passes, clean zone exits, and no costly turnovers at either blue line, please. Colson wins a battle. Draisaitl with a shot. Good save by Lucas Dostel. Kapanen in the corner, trying to play it back to Leo. He's going to put it in deep. Colson again battling. Good pass by Dry. Back to Connor Murphy. Ooh, that missed the net entirely. Darnell's got to go back for that one. That was a beautiful pass. Leon Draisaitl, such a smart player. Amazing vision. All right, 19-14, 19-13, 19-12, 19-11, 19-10 remaining in the second. There's your time check. Here comes Leo Carlson. Busting out of his zone. Holy pause. Hands it off. Troy Terry. Plays it back to the blue line. Carlson over to Trouba. Shot. That gets blocked. That's also something that we were not doing a lot of in games 1, 2, and 3. Just not blocking enough shots. Anaheim was having a much easier time getting shots on net than we were. That's a void. Just chips it in on goal. And Lucas Dostel is going to cover it up. Misa with a slow start, but he'll be better next season. Michael Misa is going to be fine. He's got a good, promising future. I'm doing horrible and be a pro? What? I honestly think McKenna is going to be a bust. How can you think any player is going to be a bust before even seeing him in the NHL? That's a crazy take, man. Talk about hating on the kid. How, like, what gives you that idea, that notion? I don't really understand that. All right, Ducks flip it out of the zone. They get their fourth line out. Washi, Viel, and Ian Moore. Weird names on that fourth line. They're going to keep that puck in. Good play, Wallman. D to Emerson. Ty Emerson flicks it into the middle. That's all we got to be doing, man. When we're under pressure, just flick it up. I saw the Pittsburgh Penguins bat. I know it was a decade ago, but they won a Stanley Cup doing just that. Dickinson protecting that puck down low. Dude, I've noticed Jason Dickinson immediately. We were missing somebody that can do the things he can do. He's just holding it right now on the boards. They might blow the whistle. The puck doesn't score free here. They're just killing time. Edmonton, good. Look at that, Jason Dickinson. Just holding on to the puck in the offensive zone. They're not blowing it either. What a play by Dickinson. Nugent Hopkins back to Murphy with a shot. Chat, listen, this might become a Jason Dickinson Glaze stream. What he just killed like 30 seconds in the offensive zone, and we got a shot out of it. Wow. The referee, he did not want to blow that whistle. He was letting the boys battle. He killed a lot of time on that clock there, man. That was so good. I could tell Stenberg way better. Yeah, definitely not, brother. You want to say Stenberg's better, sure, but way better? I don't know about that. I'll tell you what, Ivar Stenberg will not be going number 1 overall. I bet my house on Gavin McKenna. Good turnover there by Edmonton. Can we counterattack? Never mind. It's the Frederick line. They're not counterattacking anything. 17:20 left to play. Bad turnover again by the Ducks. Sloppy start here. Chris Kreider dumps it in deep. Jari out to play it. Tristan Jari plays that puck on the half wall. Lazar, good breakout. Josh Szymanski over to Darnell Nurse. Nurse, shot hits the shin pads. Get in there, Lazar. Good play, Curtis. Comes around the wall. Ekholm's going to pick it up. Trying to get that puck to the net. Bouchard steps in. Good play. Back to Leo. Give and go. Bouchard. Shot. Missing the net, though. Ekholm bombs one away from the blue line. It gets blocked. Draisaitl. Good save there by Lucas Dostel. He got over there in the nick of time. Evan Bouchard hounds the puck in deep. That one's bouncy a little bit right now. And the puck is out of play. Damn, we only got 2 games tomorrow. Who plays tomorrow, chat? Which class is Belchis in? I actually don't know if he's this season or next season. He might be year number 1, I think. Pretty sure he's this year. Even though Stenberg is better than McKenna, watch Stenberg win more awards. McKenna's going to go to jail. All right, brother. What are you talking about? He's going to go to jail. That's a crazy-ass take. Pens? I know the Pens game's on, but what's the other game? Dallas and Mini? Probably Dallas and Mini, huh? I think Edmonton's the only series not to get a 2-day break. But they also started the latest. All right, 16:30. Ducks are going to flick that one out. It's in the neutral zone. They're getting a chance here. Beckett Seneca. Nope, it is a high stick. They're going to blow that one dead. Utah and Vegas. Okay. So you're telling me Dallas and Minnesota are getting a 2-day rest? Damn. Vegas and Utah should have been tonight. I don't know why they got a 2-day rest. Everybody does, besides the hurting Oilers right now, with their star players banged up. That's frustrating. All right, Granlund against Dry. And Leon Draisaitl yet to be waved out of a face-off circle. You love to see it, as the Edmonton Oilers will ice the puck. NHL schedule is pretty trash. I know, it's so weird, man, the way they schedule things. It makes you question, like, who is in charge? Who is the person or persons that are scheduling these NHL games? Are you trying to cope for Oilers? What do you mean, Melatonin? We're literally winning. The only coping here is you, bud, that your Winnipeg Jets did not make the playoffs. Imagine winning the President's Trophy and missing it the year after. Shameful. Relocate that trash-ass team. Here comes Podkolzin with some space. He probably could have walked that one in a little bit more. Took a shot very early, but I love the way Podkolzin plays. Connor Murphy sends the one in deep. Draisaitl picks it up. Oh, that would have been a great feed, too. Just hit somebody's skate. I believe Cutter Gautier's skate. And the Ducks are going to flick it out. Here comes Leo Carlsson the other way. Good angling by Connor Murphy. Very good defending. Spari Kapanen leaves it for Dry. Back to Cappy. Boys are going to do a little bit of a give and go right now. Draisaitl stops up. Back to Bouchard. Good save there by Lucas Dostel. Leo Carlsson gets a feed. He's got some space. Carlsson in. And Tristan Jarry again. Glove save and 0 rebound. You love to see it. Hopefully the trend continues. Avs miss the playoffs next year. I don't think that's going to happen. Avs Kings, worst series so far. I disagree. I think Sens, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe. The first 2 games weren't bad in that series, but hate both Florida teams because of the past 6 years. Yeah, chat. Either Tampa or Florida have made the Cup Finals and won the Eastern Conference the last 6 years. That's insane. 6 years? Good save again by Jarry. He's gloving it. Why are they shooting glove side on Tristan Jarry? Is that supposed to be a weakness? The Ottawa series, though, chat, I will say, it was short. It was pretty fun, though. It was a good series. Not a lot of goals, but Game 4 was bonkers. That was the best game of the entire series. Gary has been playing amazing so far. Who the hell is Gary? Forgot the Sens existed? Well, they don't anymore. They're out. They're gone golfing with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jack Roslovic bats down that puck. Trying to get the puck in deep. Nuge is going to do it. Jackson Lacombe with 15:10 remaining here in the second. Here comes Beckett Seneca. Hands it off to Mikael Granlund. Dumping it in deep. Wallman back for it. You got to get there, Nuge. Good save again by Jarry. No rebound to be had either. No rebound to be had. Mario Lemieux had a .754 goals per game and a breakaway goal about every game, man. 5 goals, 5 ways to score on his first shift in the NHL. I know the history of Mario Lemieux, brother. I know. Listen, you don't have to tell me. I know how good Lemieux was. I've been saying shut up, Melatonin. Your reverse psychology is horrible. Jacob Trouba hands that one off. Shot short side. Jari makes the save. There's still lots of hockey left. Jari can easily shit the bed. And this game could be tied within 2 minutes, chat. Listen, I've seen my Edmonton Oilers play a lot of playoff hockey in the last 3 years, 4 years, actually. It can happen in a blink of an eye. It really can. Jackson Lacombe. He's going to leave for Trouba. I did not expect to see Jacob Trouba play so much on this Ducks D pair. He's on that top line, and he is out every second shift. Bouchard waited a little bit too long to give that to McDavid. McDavid in, shot! And Lucas Dostal is going to make that save on Connor McDavid. We got Kasparov and Gary Shandling. Who the hell? Wouldn't be surprised if the Flyers got swept by the Canes. Me either, to be honest. That's true. Remember when we let in 3 goals in 37 seconds? When was that? Rejog my memory. What series and what game? But we've done it. I know we have. I mean, we can look like we're in control and then we just have a bad 5 minutes and we don't have the elite goaltending that can keep us. Oh my God. Connor Murphy looking like Bobby Orr right now out there. Almost try to jam that one home on Lucas Dostal. Why am I calling him Dostal? It's Dostal. I'm going to cycle it down lower. 4th line going to work right now. I can't believe it. The Frederick line is hemming in the Anaheim Ducks, albeit Anaheim's 4th line. Here comes Washy the other way. He's got some space. Washy stopping up, trying to go cross ice. Doesn't get over to, who is that? Viel? What happened there? They blew a whistle. High stick? No, the Ducks are going to head to the power play. God damn it. Who took the penalty? Fucking 4th line back at it again. Just tuning in, who scored for the Oil? Kapanen and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Mama Stanley not at the watch party. First time in 4 years. She's sick. Ah, damn. That's sad. Hopefully she's doing okay and it's not anything serious. Screw you, NHL. Why are you going to a commercial break? Ugh. Peyton Pritchard had 32 off the bench? What? Okay. Who took the penalty? I don't know. They went to commercial break before I could see. Relocate the Sens to Wisconsin? Hell no, dude. What? Wisconsin? Are we serious right now? Who the fuck wants to play there? All respect to Wisconsin. Pardon my French. I gotta stop. Yeah. I gotta stop ripping F-bombs, man. I think I ripped them a little bit too much. Relocate the Sens to Quebec City. Kids got to learn how to type before they talk shit. It was Szymanski? What did Szymanski do? Too bad y'all never saw Mario and Yager at the Igloo scoring 5 points a night. I was lucky one son of a bitch to be there. 92 playoffs. You saw both back to back? All right, I got a question for you. Jeffrey, is Sidney Crosby a greater all-time Penguin than Mario Lemieux? Not all-time as a player, but to the Penguins organization. Is he greater in that organization than Mario? He's got one more cup. He's got more points for the franchise, more seasons with the franchise. There's an argument. There is an argument to be made. Is he the greatest Pen of all time? Now, he's not better than Mario Lemieux as a player. That is never going to happen, but power play stands for play Pelly. Nah, get the hell out of here, play Pelly. Why are you guys still talking about Pelly? McDavid's got 153 career playoff points in 100 games. Wow. Him, Draisaitl, and I think Nuge, all three of them are playing in their 100th career playoff game, which is insane. Did not expect that at all, but no, I don't know. I don't know either, to be honest. Let me throw the CPU game back on, chat. Ducks are going to win that face-off. Cappy, though, using his speed and gets it out of the zone. There we go. It is Szymanski tripping. Did not see when that happened. All right, come on, Edmonton. Let's kill this off. We had a good kill in the first period. Can we continue? Do not give the Ducks any momentum here. Mason McTavish. Back to Lacombe. Going D to D. Killorn walking down into his half wall. He's going to send that one back to the blue line. They want to work it the other way, and they want to find Cutter Gauthier. He's the shooter. Cutter. Back to the blue line. Lacombe to McTavish. He's going back to Lacombe, and they're going back over to Cutter. That's exactly what they want to do. Cutter down low. Seneca back to Gauthier on his half wall. He's looking, trying to go back door to Seneca, and the Edmonton Oilers are going to clear that one down, baby. There we go. 12:47 left to play. We get a minute remaining here on the PK. Mason McTavish gaining some speed, protecting the puck. That's not, oh my God, he actually somehow managed to keep that one. That wasn't a great play. I thought he was going to turn it over. Back to Lacombe. Fake shot. McTavish. Cross ice to Killorn, I believe that was. A little bit too far ahead of him, though. Cutter. Laying it back to the blue line. Lacombe. Fake shot again. Finding Gauthier. Cutter. Wristing one, and he scores. There it is. Cutter Gauthier sniped it short side, and the Ducks are on the board. Josh Szymanski, that's 2 games in a row. Dog shit penalties that result in goals. Scratch his ass. Please. How did that go in? Is that short side? I think it was short side on Jerry. They wanted to get it to him, man. Fair play. The 40-goal man snipes one. Let's see. This will be a better angle. Yeah, he just sniped that one. Short side. Took his time. Picked his corner. Ducks are back in the game, boys. I was there for Game 7. Calgary, Johnny Hockey, game-winning goal. Oh, in the first round against Dallas? Szymanski's been brutal, man. He's got to stop. He's taking dog shit penalties. All right, 12:15 left to play. Anaheim is right back in this game. Like I said, chat, it doesn't take much. They got momentum. They're probably going to buzz here. McDavid finding Zach Hyman. Going wide is Hyman. Just plays it down deep. Savoy can't get on it, though. Savoy steals it. That's Savoy. Hands it off to Connor McDavid. McDavid back to Bouchard. That's Connor Murphy instead. Savoy now working it around. Back to Murphy. Shot from the blue line. Glove down by Lacombe. And the Ducks are going to exit their zone once again. Troy Terry. Getting the line. Terry. Stopping up now. Working it back to his blue line. Mintyukov. Shot from the blue line. Saved. Jari's all over the place, man. Those juicy rebounds, I swear to God, they're going to result into a goal eventually. McDavid. Play to Hyman. Can't get it back. Connor. McDavid's not fast, Chad. He's not skating hard when he gets the puck now. He's hurt, I'm telling y'all. It's going to come out after the playoffs. This man was dealing with something. Oh my God, Jari fluttering the puck behind his own net. And Jake Wallman is going to ice that puck. They were going to sell the team. Mario was owed a ton of money. Yeah. Absolutely not. Good question. You don't think Crosby was a greater pen than Mario? Yeah, every single time, man. The Pittsburgh Penguins about to sell their team, and then they get gifted a generational talent. It's insane. Draisaitl loses that face-off. Mintyukov is going to activate from the blue line, pinching in. Jake Wallman steals it from him, though. Wallman trying to make a pass to Leo. Dry's got some space. Draisaitl in the middle. Roslovic gets denied by Lucas Dostal. What a great play by Dostal. Draisaitl finding Podkolzin. Podsy just puts it in deep. Roslovic. Not a lot of options right now. Leo on the half wall. Draisaitl protecting it away from Mintyukov. Back to Wallman. Over to Leo. Leon Draisaitl finding Jake Wallman. That just skipped over the stick of Evan Bouchard. Roslovic, though, he's going to swing that one back. Dickinson, as Edmonton goes for a line change while having possession in the offensive zone. Dickinson. Dickinson was in the slot, but he was on his backhand. Ducks clear it down. No icing on the play, though. Bouchard back for it. Oh, no, it is icing. Icing on the play. We got an offensive zone faceoff. Do you remember that beautiful goal from 06? It was only a career playoff goal against the Ducks. I do not know. 06, god damn, 20 years ago? No shot. Who are we putting out there on the face-off here? You on the McDavid line? Yep. All right, McDavid, Savoy, and Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard and Ekholm. McDavid wins the face-off. Ekholm doesn't go D to D. He's going to hold on to it. Does go D to D now. Evan Bouchard, D to D to Ekholm. Referee was kind of in the way there. Ekholm puts it in deep. The puck is bouncing around, dude. Bouchard, down low to McDavid. Finding Nuge. Nuge, losing it. Connor gets it back. Hands it to Bouchard at the blue line. Finding Ekholm. Rims it around the wall. Edmonton doesn't look too aggressive right now. We're just swinging the puck around, keeping it to the perimeter. Not getting the puck to the middle. Not really taking too many shots. I mean, we're playing it safe, but Savoy has it down low. Back to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard goes D to D. T.S. Ekholm finding Bouch. Over to McDavid. Back to Ekholm. Yeah, we're just playing that puck right now, dude. Bouchard, walk that in, buddy. Evan Bouchard. That would have been a great feed. Ekholm with a blast. Too weak. Out in front. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins missed the net entirely. McDavid picks it up. Cross ice to Matthias Ekholm. Shot too high again. Hit the net, boys. Good keep by Bouchard. That's got to be a penalty. Lucas Dostal literally interfered with Matt Savoy. That's fucked. How do they not call that? Here comes Seneca the other way. And Tristan Jarry makes the save. How is that not a penalty on Lucas Dostal? Carter Gauthier getting the Ducks back in the game. Another commercial break. God damn it. Hopefully Quinn Hudson is playing with the Oilers next season. Maybe. He played some games this year. I remember we signed him heading into the playoffs last season, right? It was like a week before the playoffs that we signed him. Beat these Ducks, man. We're trying. We are trying. Promise y'all. Edmonton is going to give them a series. Brandon Hagel has 6 goals in 4 games. Oh my God, he is torching the Habs. Just imagine the parties the players would have in Wisconsin. It's like, yo, bro, that party was crazy last night. It's one of those memes, eh? Bench Szymanski, I agree. I don't think he should play, man. That's back-to-back games where he's taking stupid penalties, and both of them have led to goals, so... I don't think he should be playing. He hasn't really looked great either, like, offensively, defensively, and he's been undisciplined. As a Sharks fan, I don't care who wins the series. Fair. Oilers and the Ducks are both your division rivals. That is expected. Understandable. I love Sid. He's been the best for 2 decades. Been the best at what? What? Well, Mario found him and lived in Mario's basement. LOL. Oilers suck. Ducks own you. How? Huh? He did score his first ever goal on the shot into the net. Fuck him. We lost that game anyways. That was game 3, right? Was it game 3 or game 2? I think it was game 2. No, it was game 2, yeah, on home ice. All right, 8:55 left to play here in the second. Shots are 20-16 in favor of the Ducks. But they're down by 1 after a strong start by Edmonton. I don't mind our period this game, though. 5-on-5, we've been good. And we haven't really gave up much. It was just that power play goal by Cutter Gauthier as Edmonton will ice that puck again. Getting sloppy now. Getting swept sucks. Yeah, it definitely does, Devs. Love your vids. Thank you, brother. Thoughts on beer? It's average. Anyone hear about Matthews going to the Penguins? And maybe bullshit, not sure yet. I don't think Matthews heads to the Pens. I don't think so. I wouldn't be shocked at Matthews going to the Kings. To LA? Like, if that eventually happens, I would not be surprised at all. I feel like that's a team that he's going to end up on at some point in time. 8 minutes and 25 seconds. We got to clear that puck now. Kreider, Paling, and McTavish line is out there for the Ducks. Ellison, D to Lacombe. Dude, Lacombe is out there all the time. Kreider with a shot. That gets blocked. Out in front. Oh, my God. Get back. Block it. Trouba. Good block there by Edmonton. Oh, my God. Go, Freddie. No. Dustel coming out to play that puck. Yeah. Trent Frederick is not winning any goddamn foot race. What am I talking about? Why am I even getting excited? Oh, Jesus. Jake Wallman makes a stretch pass. Hits Kapanen and gets in deep. Carlson swings that one around. Leo Carlson. Finding Mintikov. Ducks are using some crisp passing right now. Curl and drag by Leo Carlson, but a good save by Tristan Jarry. As we have some chippy stuff going on after the whistle. His no movement clause also applies to his feet. That's a funny one. That's a good one. I'm going to use that one, I think. I'm going to steal that. Will Sid and Ovi actually retire this year? Ovi, no. Sid's definitely not retiring, but I don't think Ovi does either. I think he comes back for one more season. My bracket is cooked. I had Sens in the conference final. Devs, buddy. You did not believe your Senators were making the conference finals, right? That is peak delusion. Mintikov. From D to D. John Carlson turns it over. Jesperi Kapanen, just get it out, buddy. There we go. Backhand. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he got it out. Wallman slings it around to dry. He's going to put it in deep. Let Podkolzin go to work here on the forecheck. Podsy is a dog. T.S. Ekholm swings one over to Bouchard. That is the same pass he gave Bouchard in the Cup Finals, and then everybody crapped on Evan for that. A grenade, an absolute bomb in his skates. Matthias Ekholm did not even look before he gave that puck to him. He gave that puck. That was the same Reinhardt goal in Game 6 that started this goal scoring. And everybody crapped on Bouchard when he didn't do anything wrong. He got a fucking grenade in his skates and a forechecker on him immediately. You guys don't understand how hard it is to make a play with that if your D partner is giving you that bad of a pass. Ekholm is struggling to move that puck, man. He turns it over. Mikhail Granlund curling back. Good poke there by Savoy. Go, Hyman. Hyman doesn't look 100% either. Either is 100% and just playing bad, but he's not been that effective out there. He's not even hitting either. Uh-oh. Swinging a miss in the corner there by Bouchard. Ducks gain possession. Seneca trying to flop on the ice to get a call right now. The young rookie's got to learn. Playoff hockey's not going to reward flopping. 6 minutes to go here in the second period, you dunce. Jesus. What am I saying in the first period? Get off the ice. Too many men, Edmonton. Don't touch that puck. We didn't touch it. Did not touch the puck. Here comes Lacombe the other way. Jackson Lacombe in. Good defensive play. Holy shit. Good save, Jerry. Good save. One shot could swing the entire game right now. Washi back to the blue line, but nobody is there. Ducks are going to have to regroup. Thought our offense would lock in, not play like a Pee-wee team. Even if they did, you're not making the conference finals. No offense. But I don't think there was any universe where Ottawa was making it that far. If you drew a better matchup, I think you could have won a first-round playoff series. But unfortunately, you got the Carolina Hurricanes. Darnell slams it in deep. Get in there, Nuge. Why is Nuge not even forechecking? Ryan Nugent-Hopkins not even skating at all. Here we go, Nuge. Get there. Oh, man. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins looks slow as hell. What's going on with Nuge? Oh, Szymanski's back out there. Fuck. Uh-oh. Incoming penalty. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this second period. Edmonton right now holding on to a 2-1 lead. Good play by Wallman. Tie up the forward. Nugent Hopkins off the glass and out. And it's not going to be icing either. Hines behind his own net. Goes D to D. So are the Ducks running 11-7, chat? They got 7D that they're playing. Leo Carlson. That puck out of play? No, that puck stays in. McTavish curls back but loses it. Wallman kind of got tripped there. No call in the play. Curtis Lazar, chip and chase. Smart play. Don't need to do too... Oh, Trent Frederick, you're even bad at forechecking, dude. What the fuck was that? I mean, I guess the defender was just that much more agile than you. How do you get lost like that, dude? Hines. Up the wall. Troy Terry tips it in. 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this second period. Leon Draisaitl with some space. Draisaitl. Risky pass going across the middle there. Would have liked you to get it deep instead. Here come the Ducks the other way. Troy Terry. Hands it off to Mikael Granlund. Granlund. Hesitating. Brings it around the wall. Bouchard, though, all over his forward. Here we go. Oh, my God, that was close, Cappy. 3-on-2, though. Colson. Just puts it in deep. Sparry Kapanen. Trying to be first on the puck right now. But the Ducks are going to manage to get that puck out of their zone. Bouchard goes D to D. Ekholm getting the blue line. Putting it in deep. The McDavid line is out there now. I'd like to see a late third period goal here. That would be huge. Good keep by Bouchard. But here come the Ducks the other way. Good stick, good stick. Uh-oh, Killorn. Sifting it in. Where's the puck at? Back at Seneca. It's run into by Hyman, and that's going to be a knee. That is textbook kneeing by Zach Hyman. And with 3 minutes to go in the second, we are going to give the Anaheim Ducks another power play to tie this game up. Oh, dude. They're going to tie it up, aren't they, chat? They're going to tie it up. They're going to tie it up. I feel it. Freddie was a brick wall all series, but the Sens were just shit in general. Frederick was better in Boston, 100%. You look at his point totals, he was better too. Yeah, you can't make that play, Hyman. That is textbook kneeing. Yep, that's a knee. Why was Hyman trying to protest the penalty? I don't know. That's a knee, though. All right, and we go to commercial break. Great. We get to sit on that penalty for 2 minutes here. All right, big kill. Biggest kill of the entire game. We cannot allow them to get back into the game solely based on power play goals. Anze Kopitar only made it out of the first round 3 times in 20 years, and he won 2 Stanley Cups and made a conference finals against Chicago that he lost. But that's crazy. That is a very crazy stat. Wow. Anyone know if there's any update on Nikishin? No update as far as I'm concerned. 100% has a concussion. The dude was knocked out. Yeah, we cannot be doing this, man. We cannot give up a goal here. The Ducks tie it up entering the third. That would be a disaster by Edmonton. Especially with the way we're playing 5-on-5. We've been great 5-on-5. We really have. Can't let them score again? No. We got to stop giving them opportunities, man. Both penalties. Dog shit. Hyman cannot make that hit there. He's got to be smarter. He's got more experience than that. I wouldn't expect him to make that play. He's making a sharp turn. You know his knee's going to be out there for the taking. You're not even in great position to lay a hit there. Just ease off. Ease off and take the puck. Hyman, I don't know why you're shrugging, man. I don't know why he's debating with the referee right now, because that's a textbook knee. Does Hyman have a cast on his hand? Uh-oh. Dude, the Oilers are banged up. Oh, Hyman has his hand taped up. All right, biggest kill of the game. We need to kill this one. We cannot allow the Ducks to tie it up going into the third. They got a ton of time. They're going to work at a cutter again. He's in the slot now. Back to the blue line to Lacombe. Jackson Lacombe. On a cutter Gauthier. Cross ice to McTavish. They might use him as a decoy in the slot. Oh, God damn it. Alex Killorn had a good look there. Seneca. Losing that puck. Come on. It's got to go down the ice as soon as we get possession, boys. Oh, we don't get it, though. Lacombe. Cross ice to Cutter. Cutter Gauthier. He swings across ice. Murphy, that's got to get out. Murphy, it's got to get out. Oh, it doesn't get out. Lacombe keeps it in. Jackson Lacombe. Working his way in. Plays it back to Cutter Gauthier at the blue line. They're going to switch spots now. Cutter. Lacombe. Over. McTavish. Shot. Horribly missed the net there. He broke his stick, that's why. Jackson Lacombe. Hands it back to Beckett Seneca. Good poke there, boys. That's got to get out, Dickinson. Get it down. Okay, you didn't clear it down the ice. McTavish, he's got some space the other way. Beckett Seneca. Full head of steam. Seneca. He's going to hesitate and hold on to it. Carter with a shot and a good save there by Jury. Stopping play at 1:47 remaining in the second and 48 seconds remaining on the PK. I'm used to seeing beers. Do I ask my crush out tomorrow? Yeah, go for it. Worst thing she can say is no. Might as well. Big face-off here, McDavid. Why are we sending McDavid out there when we know he's hurt on the PK? Is that really necessary? Do we have to overwork him like that? McDavid wins the draw. Bouchard slams it around, and it goes down the length of the ice. 40 seconds on the kill here, boys. John Carlson. Coming out of his own zone. Carlson drops it back. Troy Terry. Moving with speed through the neutral zone. Terry in. Ducks are going to get set up here. Chris Kreider. Back to the blue line. John Carlson. Over to Granlund. Down low to Leo Carlson. Nice little give and go, and there it is. The Ducks tie the game up. Give and go. It is Mikael Granlund. Tristan Jarry did not look good on that shot, and it leads to a goal. The Anaheim Ducks have tied the game up at 2. I said it, chat. I said they were going to tie the game up. I called it. Fuck, I'm sorry, Jerry. I jinxed you. Indeed, you did. Good give and go there. I mean, who should have been? Yeah. Ekholm got lost again. Fuck me. And Jerry just got beat. Good give and go. Carlson and Granlund. Jerry's not the answer, man. He's not. He's gotten beat now on 2 clean shots with no screen. I mean, on 24 shots, yeah, but most of Anaheim's shots this game have been wide. We've relatively kept them to the outside. I just don't think he's the answer. That was fully on Ekholm. He was reaching too far, man. Leo Carlson was in the goddamn corner. Why are you chasing? Why are you chasing? 1:06 remaining here in the second. A brutal time to give up the game-tying goal, as Anaheim's going to ice that one. Why Edmonton so bad in the second period? We haven't been bad. We gave up 2 bad penalties, and both of the Ducks' goals have been on the power play. Once again, 5-on-5, not an issue, but special teams win and lose you playoff series, chat. The game is not played 60 minutes, 5-on-5. Not how it's played. Oh, we're stacking our top line now. All right. That doesn't scream desperate. Jake Wallman couldn't keep that puck in. 45 seconds to go here in the second. One final shift. Bad turnover there, and here come the Ducks the other way. Jacob Trouba. Trouba slangs it to the outside to Ian Moore. Over to Washi. Washi holding on to it right now. McDavid, you got to help out. Leon Draisaitl backhands that one over to Connor. He can't get a handle on it. Wallman now. Over to Draisaitl. Too far ahead of Leo. Dog shit. We got to have a massive third period here, Edmonton. Season on the line. Ducks are going to get a chance here with 20 seconds, though. Washi. He's going to put it down low. It's Beckett Seneca that has it right now. Final 10. Seneca hurling back again. Puts it in deep. 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Granlund trying to work it out in front. And we are entering the third period all tied up at 2 in a do-or-die game for the Edmonton Oilers. Had a 2-0 lead. Blew a 2-0 lead. And now it's winner take all here in the third. Can someone explain the kneeing penalty to me in hockey? I mean, when you go knee on knee with somebody, pretty simple. You get called. You can't extend your leg and hit somebody. Let's go Ducks. Let's go Ducks. Oilers are doomed? I don't think we're doomed. We just can't be taking bad penalties, man. It's costed us in this game and in this series. Our PK has been dog water. We gotta stop. We gotta stay out of the sin bin. Gotta stay out of the box. What's the series at? 2-1 Ducks. Says it on the screen. I know it's kind of small text, though. Can McJesus pull some McJesus shit yet? I mean, he's hurt, but clearly not 100%. All right, second intermission. Let's do a little bit of a Twitter recap. Chat, Q&A time. Ask me anything as we await this intermission. Nikita Kucherov is the fourth player in NHL history with 80 career points following a postseason loss. Interesting. We got Gretzky, Dougie Gilmour, and Mark Messier. Wow. Kuch could pass. He could realistically pass Messier. 13 behind Dougie. And like 31 behind Wayne. Oh my God. Gretzky was insane, man. When will I oil up? I was basically every single Oiler worth a damn injured. I mean, we've played more hockey than anybody in the last 4 years. We've played, I think, 493 playoff games since 22. It adds up, man. It catches up to you eventually. Jerseys? Nah, we're gonna wait on jerseys. We don't have any jerseys here, chat. We got a few from Jets fan. Yeah, we'll save them for we'll save them for Tuesday. I think game 5 is Tuesday. Plus they old, but we're not old, Melatonin. We literally got younger. We're a younger team this season than we were last year. What's your take off the regular season? Of the regular season? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Give the seat a dry settle? Get the hell out of here. Does McJesus leave after next year? No, he's got 2 years left anyways. He's got 2 after this season. He signed a 2-year extension. Edmonton sucks. Undeserved playoff spot. Okay, explain to me how it's undeserved. I don't really understand. You get enough points, you make it in. How is it undeserved? Does he have a no movement clause? Who? Connor? Connor's not getting traded, chat. McDavid will not get traded. There's no scenario where he gets traded. Opinion on McDavid's game tonight? Pretty quiet. He had a good first period, but I mean, I can tell he's not 100%. Usually he would be gunning. His motor would be a lot higher. It's just, it's not there right now. He's not skating with the same speed he usually does. Pros and cons of the regular season? Like in general? You mean in general? If you lose in the first round, then it's undeserved? That is the most bullshit I've ever heard in my lifetime. You lose in the first... You're telling me Minnesota or Dallas are going to be undeserved to make the playoffs? Fuck off. You know jack shit about hockey. Jack shit about sports in general. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's a good one. I needed a good laugh. Thank you. Oh, that's funny. If you lose in the first round, it's undeserved. So Colorado, coming off of a Stanley Cup, losing to Seattle in Game 7, that was undeserved? What about the Boston Bruins? What about them losing to Florida after winning the President's Trophy, having the most wins in regular season history? Was that one undeserved? That was funny, man. I'll give you that. That one right there was funny. Yes, it was. The President's Trophy means nothing. I mean, they had more wins than anybody in a regular season ever. But you're telling me they didn't deserve to make the playoffs? Nah, man. Somebody got to check this man. Scan his brain when he passes away. Brother, do me a favor. Donate your brain to science research. This guy has to be on crack. PC check him. Huh? PC check him. What does that mean? Genuinely go to a therapist? That was funny, man. Nobody deserves to be in the playoffs unless you're this guy's favorite team. Then you deserve to get in. Everybody else, you don't deserve to get in. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man, that was a good laugh. Honestly, that might have been the highlight of the live stream, chat. Oh, boy, that was funny. He's high. He's just trolling, chat. He's trying to bait. He's trying to troll, but to be honest, he's doing a pretty shit job at it. It means you can check everything on his PC, like downloads and search history. I don't think he has a PC. He barely has a brain. You think he can work a fucking computer? This dude can barely type. Look at his username. He can barely type. Just a dumbass being a dumbass. He wants attention. His mom and dad doesn't give him enough, so he pops into YouTube live streams to try to bait and just try to seek that validation that he's not getting from his parents. I mean, it's sad, honestly, but it is what it is. It's not the first time it has happened in my live stream. It definitely will not be the last. Nobody deserves to be in the playoffs unless I want them to, said by Gary Bettman. If Edmonton loses, I'm suing McDavid. You're going to sue him for what? Fraud? He doesn't have a dad. All right, chat. We don't need to go that far. Hello, I am late. Hey, what's up, dude? Cider. What is good, brother? Cider, we just had the most asinine take of all time. This guy in the chat said if you lose in the first round, you do not deserve to be in a playoff spot. Those 82 games in the regular season, they didn't mean anything. If you lose in the first round, it's undeserved. If Edmonton loses, I'll go to a psych ward and turn Edmonton in. Okay, no, let's not do that. Edmonton's more classy. We're not going to burn our city on fire if we lose in the Cup Finals. I mean, we lost in a Game 7, and that did not happen. Potential A minus, 96.43 out of 10 take. Bannable take. You can ban him if you want. I don't really care. I don't want to give him the satisfaction of getting banned by me anymore. I just ignore his comments and he kind of settles down. He's just seeking attention, chat. He lacks that validation from his parents or whoever's surrounding him in his life, so. Attention-deprived kids on the internet. I'm his dad. Sorry that I got his mom pregnant. Hashtag free GGRR. He didn't even get banned yet. That's a genuinely criminal take. I know. He's just trolling, though. He doesn't actually believe that. He's just trying to bait and troll, saying, oh, if Edmonton loses, they didn't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's all he's trying to do. Thanks for making my night. Thank you for coming out, brother. Why are we still talking about the Olympics? I agree. Like, why have we not moved on yet? It's a good take. Yeah, if you're a complete moron, which, I mean, you are, so hats off to you then, bud. Taylor Pillar, what is good? Long time no see, brother. Valid take, though. Look at the LA Kings. I don't think they were undeserved. LA, honestly, you match them up against the right team, they might actually win a series. They play Colorado, unfortunately. Bruins should have missed the playoffs that year. They lost in the first round. Yeah. My counter-argument was the regular season Boston Bruins from 23, who broke the all-time win record, according to his logic, did not deserve to be in the postseason. Work's been stressful. But glad to be watching again. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. First-round exits are the worst teams in the NHL. So they're worse than the teams that had 82 games and missed the playoffs? They're worse than them teams? I'd love to know how that makes sense, but sure. Bro, I just found out my girlfriend is a lesbian. All right, it's official. These watch parties are goated. Some of the comments I get are so crazy, man. They're just out of pocket. Completely out of pocket. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. You lost your girl to another girl. That's tough. Couldn't be me. Chat, what would be worse? You lose your girlfriend to another guy or to a girl? Or vice versa? What one would leave you more heartbroken? Honestly, I don't think I'd be that heartbroken. Like, I feel better about it if she did become a lesbian. I'd rather lose my girlfriend to a girl. I think so too. Guy? You guys are saying guy? No way you want another man. I'm not even going to say it, but no, there's no way. Past acting like he's got a girl to lose in the first place. The guy, because she's getting... All right, melatonin. Head on to the cuck chair, bud. There's no way you guys are saying guys. Girl, guy, honestly, I think 100% girl. I'd respect it. I would respect it. If I had a girlfriend and she said, hey, you know, I'm a lesbian now. It's like, okay, fair play. At least it's not another man. Connor McDavid not playing. I mean, he's playing, but not very well. If I lost my girl to a girl, I'd at least be at peace knowing it's her decision to be completely different interest. Yeah, that's what I mean. Better than another man just taking your girl. That's a hell of a lot better in my opinion. Can you do a face reveal? Join the Discord. Connor McDavid is a playoff bum. McDavid in the playoffs is better than your favorite player, bud. Losing a girl to a girl would be miserable. Yeah, then the jokes come your way where it's like, hey, you turned that girl gay. All your boys probably rip into you a little bit. But I'd prefer it. I tell her to make a Michael Jackson and beat it. All right. Because it shows that in her mind, he's better than you, and it just makes you more insecure. McDavid top 3-point per game all time in the playoffs? Yep. He's still third all time, behind only Gretzky and Lemieux. What's worse than a McKinnon empty netter? Honestly, chat, stepping on a Lego. Or getting hit in the ankles with a scooter. That sucks, too. McDavid is not better than McKinnon at what, golf? What do you mean? McKinnon himself knows that Connor McDavid is better. Not really a debate. You can try to be different if you want, but sure. I don't know if I want to watch the rest of the Oilers-Ducks game. Why not? We're tied at 2 entering the third, dude. What? It's a tight game. LeBron looks like tonight. Yeah, the Lakers look like they're very content with winning the series back in LA. Houston had a good push, though. Did have a good push. McKinnon is miles better than McDavid. How's he miles better? Explain it. Bet you can't. Dumb fuck. I have school in the morning. You want to stop watching it when it's getting good? I know. Backwards thinking there. Hit in the knee by a truck hitch is up there. Yes, 100%. Worst feeling is when the game's tied and other team scores with 3 seconds remaining and you were the guy in the net blocking it. Me? Damn, that sucks, brother. McKinnon has more experience. Actually, he doesn't. McKinnon has been out of the second round 1 time in his career. Time's up, bud. Already fucked up. At least McKinnon won the cup. I mean, team accomplishment. I don't think a team accomplishment makes you a better individual player, but sure. You want to run with the casual take, go ahead. If you can't break down the game more than Stanley Cups and wins, then listen, I respectfully don't want to debate with you. You can't talk more in-depthly on the sport. LOL, where's McDavid's cup? LOL, where's McKinnon's Conn Smythe? McKinnon has more cups. McDavid has more Conn Smythes. Over 2. This dude is like the Houston Rockets, going down 0-2. Montreal should have won today. Unbelievable. I don't really necessarily go ahead with that notion. For having 2 of my rivals playing each other makes me happy, knowing I can sleep happily that one of them will lose in the first round. I let in a goal with 0.2 seconds left. That's tough, dude. That's... Nobody cares for Conn Smythes. Then why do they give them out? Nobody cares for Conn Smythes. Oh, that's funny. Neither of them have Olympic gold. I'm afraid Jackson Lacombe is better. Lacombe's actually been good here in the playoffs. Plays a ton of minutes. Solid on the back end. Pasta for president? No, thank you. Prime Minister, maybe. Had eye surgery during the game on Monday. Ooh, how was that, dude? Yeah, you probably shouldn't be watching the game, to be honest. Probably a good idea to rest. I love truck nuts. Whoa. Refs are horrible with calls against the Bolts as a Habs fan. Refs, I mean, chat, can you ever remember watching a game, an NHL game, where the referees were good and they weren't bad? I don't believe in blaming the referees on losses. The Conn Smythe is a participation award. This guy's funny. Nope. Pasta for CEO. Yeah, listen, there's never been a game that any of us have ever watched in the NHL that we walked away from and said, oh my, the referees were amazing tonight. Just doesn't happen, chat. I'll give hockey referees a little bit of a break because the speed of the game it's so hard to officiate that game. Being down there at ice level, you're trying not to get run over and get hit with the puck. Not easy. You got to skate a ton. You got to be in good shape. Does anyone actively hope the referees succeed at their job? I hope they do. I think by far the NBA has the worst officials. By far the biggest ego as well. Biggest ego by far in the NBA. They're power-hungry fucks. It's unbelievable. Worst officials. Am I seeing Sam Reinhart on the Oilers right now? You are. Stanley Cup is for the worst team. Who's my favorite team? Team we're watching right now, the Oilers. Put it on Bronny James that the Oilers will win. Bronny James in Game 3 outscored the Houston Rockets bench. 5-0. MLB umpires have insane egos too, but at least they have automated systems. Yeah, I saw that, Sider. Is that new? So the automated system can overtake whatever call the official made, the umpire? Like they'll go with what the automated system said? ABS is new. Nobody cares about baseball. Dog, shut up. Nobody cares about you trying to get attention from everybody in the chat. This dude trying to steal the attention literally every second of this YouTube live chat. Ref sold my games 4 times in a row. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a hockey game where I said the referees were great tonight. I just don't believe in blaming the officials. I want my teams to fight through bad officiating and win the game anyways. NFL refs can be awful as well. Yeah, that is any sport. That is any sport. Play baseball 9 years. I'm 11. What? You played baseball since you were 2? Damn, I got like no water left, chat. This third period might be rough on my vocal cords. Begging for attention on a live stream with 124 viewers is diabolical. Yeah. It's sad, honestly. I kind of feel bad for the guy. I've skated since I was 2, to be fair. Yeah. All right, third period is underway. 19:50 to go. We're all tied up at 2. We need to have a strong third here, Edmonton. Do not break down, please. I do not want to go to bed with a 3-1 series deficit to a young and inexperienced team, albeit a very good team in Anaheim. We got to have a clutch third here. Draisaitl. Can't get the handle on it right now. Mintyukov goes back for it. He's under duress. Slides it over to his partner, John Carlson. I got some special ranch for your throat. Get the hell out of here, Melatonin. Seneca with a shot. I'll say it. Tristan Jarry looks shaky on the saves he does make. I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting a little worried. Good turnover. Here we go the other way. Jack Roslovic into the zone. Takes a shot. Rebound. What a save by Lucas Dostal. It was almost a tap in for Jason Dickinson, who manages to be in the right place at the right time a lot of the time. Wallman, take your time, bud. Over to Emberson. He flutters it. Up the wall. Oilers get it in deep. Oh, that could have been huge, man. Taking the lead that early in the third. Wallman turns it over. Bad turnover. Good back check, but we take a penalty. Jake fucking Wallman being undisciplined. And then he gets banged from behind. That's got to be a call too, referees. Come on now. You got to take both. I think they're going to take two. Yeah, very emotional start to this third. Bad penalty by Wallman, though, man. He wrapped up his player, right? Oh, why are they showing that replay? I want to see the Wallman penalty. What are we doing? Just playing undisciplined. I'm hoping they're going to take two here. Because he did get cross-checked from behind afterwards. Please tell me it's 4-on-4. Oh, Wallman just hit Leo Carlsson when he didn't even have the... Oh, Wallman, that's dog shit, dude. Nah, I don't think they're taking two, chat. I think we're headed to the PK here. Interference by Jake Wallman. That is a unacceptable penalty. All right. Well, Ducks are 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Looking to get their third. Dude, why can't we stay at the sin bin? I'm not trusting Jari at all, by the way. I fully believe we're getting scored on here, man. All right, 18:20 to go here in the third period. We got McDavid out there short-handed with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Leo Carlsson, or that's Cutter Gauthier at the blue line. Playing it over to McTavish. Back to Lacombe. Jackson Lacombe. Getting a load of Mason. McTavish. In the middle. Good save there by Jari. No second attempts, boys, please. Lacombe. McTavish. Hesitating. Firing. And that one is out of play. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Y'all should have kept Skinner. Get the fuck out of here. You should have kept Skinner. Skinner got pulled on the Pens. In the one game he did get pulled, they won the game when he didn't start. Don't give me that. Trade Wallman. You can't trade in the playoffs. He's also locked up for the next 7 years. He's got to be better than that, though. Good save there, Jari. They try to go short side on him. All right. Oh, no. We lost the draw again. Carlsson handing off to Troy Terry, making a move on the half wall. Troy Terry holding on to it. Back to John Carlsson. Losing it. We got a rush here. Jason Dickinson, 2-on-1 with Kasperi Kapanen. Dickinson shot. Good job, Jason Dickinson. The pass was not there, but here come the Ducks the other way. Troy Terry attacking the middle. Cross ice, Granlund. Saved by Jari. Ducks still have it, though. Leo Carlsson on his half wall. Centers it. Get it out, Darnell. There we go. It's out. Oh, my God. Shit's getting serious now. John Carlsson has to go back for it. We got 30 seconds to go here on the PK. Please, Edmonton. These stupid penalties could be costing us the entire series right now. Is that offside? Yeah, that's offside. Offside on the play. Remove Nurse's A. I still can't believe Darnell has an A on this team. I agree they have a tough job, but they can also ruin an entire series on a bad call or no call, so I hate them, but we need them. Yeah, we do need them. It's tough, though, man. Especially at the NHL level with how fast these guys are. None of us would be able to do their job. That's for damn sure. They have the most difficult officiating job out of any of the 4 North American sports. It's by far the fastest game. All right. 17 seconds or 17 minutes remaining here in the third. Szymanski losing it, and they were caught. We got 2 forwards. It was Darnell. Why is Darnell jumping into the rush on a fucking PK? You're telling me that's the guy with the A? Dude, Darnell, brother. Stop trying to jump out. Oh, no. Backdoor Seneca. Oh, he lost it. Darnell pokes at it. Back to 5-on-5 now. Szymanski. Can't clear it. Dude. There we go. There's a hook on Szymanski, and the Edmonton Oilers are headed to the power play. Thank God. Good opportunity now for us to get one back here and take the lead. I was wondering why Szymanski couldn't get that puck into play. I got 1,000 on the line for the Ducks. No way you put 1K down on Anaheim. That is insane. Shouldn't be betting that much money, man. There's no reason to put a Geno down. McDry need a cook. We need a score here. We need a goal. Our power play's been dog shit, though. Draisaitl wins the faceoff. McDavid over. Bouchard shot. Oh, my fuck. Evan Bouchard ripped it, and the Edmonton Oilers have taken the lead. First of the series, McDavid to Bouch. And we got the lead, baby. What a bomb. Short side. That was a snipe, chat. That was an absolute snipe. Quick face-off play. McDavid over to Bouch. Top shelf while Grandma hides the cookies. Oh, my. That was beautiful. Fuck off, Bouch. That was a snipe. I wish I could shoot the puck like that. Don't worry. 6 months' time, I'm going to be able to. What a bomb. Over the shoulder of Lucas Dostal. And the Oilers have the lead, baby. That's a Bouch bomb and not a slap shot either. Nice. All right, 16:25 left to play here in the third. Edmonton has been undisciplined in this game, but 5v5, we have been the better team. Let's keep this game, the remainder of this third, played on 5-on-5, Edmonton. No more penalties, please. Ducks are going to get back into this game. They're going to tie it up if they get another chance. I swear to God, they're going to tie it up. Ekholm, again. Ekholm's only play is to rim it on the wall. It's actually sad. He does come from that older generation of defensemen where the newer gen, they can skate, they can move the puck better. Ekholm struggles. Freddie's got some space. Trent Frederick. Oh my God, I hate Trent Frederick. He can't play hockey, dude. Not in the NHL, at least. Emerson with a shot. Oh, there was a juicy rebound. Here come the Ducks, though. They might get a 2-on-1. Nope. Back at Seneca. He's 1-on-4 right now. Good defending by Jack Roslovic. Emerson goes to his partner to Wallman. Flick it, Wallman. Just flick it out, dude. Puck has to get out now. Literally has to get out. Every opportunity at either blue lines. Chip it out and chip it in. 15-13. John Carlson going cross-ice to Mikael Granlund. Finding Seneca. Seneca losing it, though, and the Ducks, they're offside. They got to tag up. Stretch pass to Leo. Draisaitl handing off to Cappy. Cheeks. Shot. That one missing the net entirely. We got to watch the counterattacks, boys. We cannot get caught deep. We got to have at least 2 forwards back at all times. We have the lead now. Trouba, shot. That one is blocked by Darnell. Get it out of the zone. Ducks are going to regroup here. Cutter Gauthier. Handing that puck off to Lacombe, who's going to pound it in deep. Evan Norris, Bouchard, yeah. What is the real score? And is this fake? Brother, the real score is on the screen. What are you talking about? Darnell chopping at the puck. Podkolzin picks it up. Podsy. Download to Nurse. Nurse flicks it off the glass. It gets out. It almost didn't get out, though. That one banked off of John Carlson. Carlson puts it in deep. Ducks are starting to apply some pressure now. Edmonton kind of on their heels. Anaheim's going to want to play here. Jason Dickinson loses that one in the neutral zone. Those are costly turnovers. Washy with a shot. Rebound. Oh, Jack Roslovic, thankfully, came out with that loose puck. He's going to chip and chase. Beautiful play, Roslovic. Just put a little bit on that puck. Not enough to make it icing. Hyman, hard on the forecheck. Dickinson now plays it back to the blue line. Ty Emberson, D to Wallman. That shot gets blocked. Wallman has had a very rough game outside of the first shift of the period. Ellison losing that puck. Connor McDavid now, chip and chase. Lucas Dostal is going to play it, though. Not allowing Edmonton to get in there on the forecheck. 13:07 remaining here in the third. Ekholm's going to hold the line. We got to milk as much clock as we can in the offensive zone. Savoy waiting, spinning. Oh, that would have been a great, great goal there. He had lots of time. That's icing on Anaheim. The Anaheim Ducks have officially iced the puck. New to hockey, but it seems to me that there's a lot more goals per game than 10 years ago. Yes. Goalies are not as good, and players are a lot better. They're a lot better at shooting the puck. And they don't take as many shots either. Can't show the game because all the money's streaming out. Chat, it's illegal to show the game. You guys realize that, right? You want me to break the law and get my stream taken down and essentially lose my job? No, thank you. My channel gets deleted. I'm going to McDonald's. Put the fries in the bag, pasta. Trouba, D to D. Oh no, Lacombe with a shot. That one's going to go over the net high. Get there, Trent Frederick. It's got to get out, Nurse. Puck has got to get out. There we go. Attaboy, Darnell. Hand pass, but we'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, I know I was explaining. Yes, I know you were explaining. I just mean other people were asking. I always have somebody come in the chat. Is this the real game? So did that happen in the real game? Yes, I'm commentating the real game. I have a computer gameplay of NHL 26 on the side, and I have the scoreboard on the screen. Perfect for all ages. We got the gameplay for the TikTok Brain Rock kids. We got the score for the old boomers, as well as the commentary. I would like a number 4 with extra fries. I actually got extra fries at Swish LA today, chat. They don't give me enough with my double egg dinner, so I asked for extra. Only thing I ate today, though. That's crazy. I only had one meal. Not even that hungry, either. I had one meal, and it was Swish LA, and then I had one cookie. That's it. Tracking the calories. Raw potatoes. I love potatoes. Chicken breast breaded with potatoes are a top 3 meal. They're so good, man. No family friendly, though? What do you mean? I'm family friendly, 100%. Listen, I may drop an F-bomb here and there, but if your kids are watching me, I'm going to guide you in the right direction. I'll never steer your kids wrong. Actually, that sounded horrible. Why did I say that? I will give them good advice. I will never give bad advice to the youth. Never. Favorite kind of cookie? There's a certain cookie from the grocery store bakery that I really like. It has M&Ms in it. It's like chocolate chip with M&Ms, and it's so good. So good. Cookies are like my weak spot, chat. I also like sugar cookies, too. I remember growing up, hockey, all the tournaments, they had hospitality rooms. I'd be the first in there, just pounding back the sugar cookies. Pasta sold me drugs. I'm not Bradley Martin. Calm down. Say gabagool. Bangoo. 100 out of 10. Good choice. Very good, man. Oh, there it is. Leo got waved. I was waiting for it. It was only a matter of time. All right, 12:27 remaining in the third. We're up by 1. And we got Trent Frederick taking a defensive zone draw. All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Darnell. Got to get out. Hey, attaboy, Darnell. Off the glass and out, bud. Love to see it. John Carlson. He's going to get the red line. Slap shot it in deep. We got to be ready here, Edmonton. Anaheim's going to have their push. Every chance they get it, that puck is out of play. Yep. Am I from around Edmonton? No. I just fuck with the Oilers. I've been to Edmonton twice. One time in 2024 and then back in January. Both times, Edmonton has lost those games. Don't be a Leaf fan is what Pasta is saying. Me and Pasta, where on the island together? What? What island? I'm from India. I love to watch the NHL. Really? Shout out to you, brother. You're probably one of the very few. That's crazy. Love to see it, though. Grow the game. What time is it in India? It's got to be a crazy-ass time right now. Leo Carlson. Back to Lacombe. Edmonton, do not take a penalty. Keep the sticks in tight here. Be disciplined, Edmonton. Jackson Lacombe. He's in deep right now. Draisaitl helping. Oh, no, Draisaitl with the worst turnover of the season. That almost led to a Leo Carlsson in the slot shot all alone. Thankfully, Dry poked it off. He knew right away. As soon as he made that pass, he was like, oh, I fucked up. Back at Seneca. Got to get that one in deep. Jari said, fuck it. Defense, go after it now. I'm not going out to get that puck. Wallman off the boards. That's not a get. That is not getting to Jack Roslovic. I'm Russian. Proof? Really? You big Habib Nurmagomedov fan? Habib in Islam? Alhamdulillah. 11 minutes to go here in the third. Gonna lock in. Jake Wallman. Back to Dickinson. We're controlling it in the offensive zone. Hyman protecting that puck down low. Zach Hyman tries to center it. Ducks are going to get... Oh, my. Ducks almost had a costly turnover there. Got to get back, Roslovic. Good stick, Roslovic. Attaboy, buddy. Jake Wallman behind his own net. He's under pressure, though. Wallman needs some help. Emberson, you got to get there. No, I hate this. These are the turnovers that lead to goals. There we go. Jerry play it off the wall. Nuge, chip it out. Beautiful. Most of Indian love to watch cricket, but I watch every sport. Shout out to you, brother. Spirit of Yanmark is the blessing for the Oilers. I'm not Russian, though. I thought you were Russian. McDavid in. McDavid. Good save there by Lucas Dostel. I got to say, I think Connor McDavid's had his best game of the series. Even though he hasn't been great, I mean, the other 3 games were pretty bad, especially compared to his standards. He hasn't made any mistakes. He's been good offensively, not explosive, but he's getting chances, and he's got 2 points on the night, so... Good pinch there at home. 9 minutes and 43 seconds to go. Watch Team America on stream. I'm not from Russia, but I am Russian. Where do you live? America? Oh, no. Streaking in is Chris Kreider. Great save by Jari. Flick it out, boys. Woo! We cannot allow those rushes. Please. No way they're calling that ice. Icing on the play. YNG is a Russian spy. Like Ovi? You guys remember the commercial? Nah, you guys are probably too young. You guys don't remember that commercial, eh? The Ovi spy commercial. Oilers win. I'm listening to La Bamba or Pink Pony Club. Actually, their win song now is Staying Alive. They changed it. No longer Pink Pony Club. I remember... Ovi was like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Bill Nye, the Russian spy. Bill Nye. Bill Nye. Good save, Jari. Right in the breadbasket, bud. 9:26 remaining. That was the best from the roof. When was that commercial published? It had to have been like late 2000s. Really, Rogers? Really, Sportsnet? We're going to a commercial break right now? Best Ovi commercial? Yes. 100%. With Varlamov. Was it Varlamov? Simeon Varlamov? Oh, man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Simeon Varlamov. Chat, do you guys remember Alex Semin on Washington? What about Ilya Bryzgalov? I'm bringing some nostalgia right now. Jari has been pretty good. He's been okay. The goals I don't really like. Both goals that he got beat on, I don't like at all. Especially that Cutter one. Short side snipe, you can't get beat there. No, yes, sir, no. What about 30-goal scorer Mike Green? J.S. Shiger, another nostalgic goaltender. Ilya was a complete meme. Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. I remember Bryzgalov shitting the bed. I think it was like 2012 maybe in Philadelphia. Philly, I think, was playing Pittsburgh, and Bryzgalov was the starter. He wasn't very good in that series, though. Was Ovi in a commercial with Malkin? I don't know. I don't know. Not in the Spy one, though. I know that for sure. Trying to think of some old nostalgic names. How about Brooks Orpik? Jari is ass. Joe Pavelski on the Sharks. Pens aren't a playoff team, but we demolished in the regular season. You guys overachieved. Penguins definitely overachieved. 100%. Nobody thought they were going to have that good of a year. I never thought they were a cup contender. Now, I did think they could beat Philly, but the Flyers have looked good. I think Philadelphia probably takes it in game 5 in Pittsburgh. The Pens just look old, man. Crosby included. Crosby, Gino, Letang. Letang looked... I mean, he scored in game 4, but he looked brutal. Good pinch there by Murphy. Vasily Podkolzin. Nice play. Ringing around the wall. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Trying to milk as much clock as possible right now, boys. We can't have 3 forwards deep, though. Somebody's got to be back at all times. If we get scored on an odd man rush, I'm going to blow my load. Gauthier got a tip on that. Is it Gauthier or Gauthier? I don't really know. Good tip there by Freddie. I mean, that's the only thing he's good at. Lazar going hard on the forecheck. No penalties here from our fourth line, please. We don't need a big hit. That is not what we need at this moment in time. This is AI. What is AI? What? Chat, I barely know how to use AI. You guys could call me a boomer. Kale Granlund finding Seneca. Here come the Ducks. Back at Seneca. Takes a shot. Jari makes the save. Rebound. Good save by Jari again. Freddie, got to get it out, Freddie. All right, it's out of the zone. They got to tag up. Oh, my God. Trent Frederick, he has some space. Freddie. Good save there by Dostal. And we get an offensive zone faceoff. Nice. You're AI. I'm AI. You passed them back. How about Wendell Clark? I'm from Edmonton. Oilers forever. Dude, I went to Edmonton in January for the first time in the winter. The only other time that I've been there was in April. I've never been that cold in my life. I could feel my nose hairs when I was walking down the street. I've never felt that before. AI is a waste of water? It uses water? Really? Minus 40? What is it? I don't know if it was minus 40. I think it was only like minus 26. But it felt so cold. It was like the coldest I've ever been in my life. I don't think I could live in Edmonton like during the winter. It's just too cold for me, man. It's offside on the play. 7:44 to go here in the third. Has to touch his grass. Brother, I touched grass today. I went to Swiss Chalet. You didn't hear? I went to Swiss Chalet. I live near Minnesota, but I became an Oilers fan because I love being disappointed in the postseason. I mean, the Wild do that too. What's your fave pasta, though? Favorite pasta? Kraft Dinner. Mac and cheese. If you're Canadian, you get the KD reference. In America, though, they don't have Kraft Dinner because it is a Canadian brand. This game has slowed down drastically, and I'm not mad at it. A lot of whistles, but killing time. Kill as much time as possible, boys. Are you from BC then? Because it's warm there? I'm not from BC. Pasta is Kraft Dinner. Kraft Dinner is my all-time favorite food, chat. It's so good, and I make it the best. Nobody makes it better than me. Jackson Lacombe chipping it out of the zone. We got 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Shots are 32-24 in favor of the Ducks, but they are trailing by 1. They're going to have their push. Bouchard flicks it up into the middle. But that goes a little bit too far, and he ices the puck. Victoria, BC. I love me some Kraft singles. Is this what is actually happening in the game? Yep. Become a Sharks fan, and you'll rethink everything. I was cheering for the Sharks in 2016. I wanted to see Jumbo Joe and Marleau get their cup. Unfortunately, they ran into a prime Sid. Kelowna, BC. I love KD. How can you not like Kraft Dinner? I mean, mac and cheese is a staple. Bouchard up the wall. Gets out of the zone. Edmonton goes for a line change. Carlson's going to activate. Leaving it. Viel. Shot. Saved by Jari. No rebound to be had. My favorite food is Ping Bodok ramen. It's so good. I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had any ramen. Where does Crosby coach after he retires? Probably back in Cole Harbor. I don't think he's coaching anywhere. I was pissed at Stanley Cup. My buddy had to be a Pens fan. Yeah, I was actively cheering for the Sharks. Unfortunately, did not happen. It's Badalk Ramen. I'm probably butchering that, but I'm trying. Ducks win that face-off. John Carlson now. Just going to play it into the... Oh my, behind the net. It was Granlund. No, that's still a fourth line. Washi, Moore, and VL. Ducks trusting their fourth line out there to get them a goal. Draisaitl bangs it off the glass. Can't get it out, though. Ian Moore. Shot. Deflected. Carlson walks in. Oh, my God. There was a tap-in. Washi had a tap-in backdoor. John Carlson now. Going D to D. Jackson Lacombe. Get on him, boys. Carlson unloads. Rebound, and it's in. There it is. Fourth line. VL. Bangs home the rebound. And we got ourselves a tie game here in Anaheim. Edmonton was just sitting back a little bit too much. And the Ducks capitalize on the Edmonton Oilers scrambling in their defensive zone. This shit is going fourth OT. The series has not seen overtime yet, so... I mean, we're due. Jarry couldn't track that puck, and wow. Why is their fourth line the one score? Why is Jarry flopping on his ass, too? Come on, Jarry. He can't see that. He can't see that at all. Through the 5-hole. And it's the fourth line of the Ducks. Giving them some depth goal scoring right now. All right, Noah, don't be at me while I'm literally live streaming, bud. I'm live streaming the game. Take that one-day timeout, bud. You fuck. No sort of defense anywhere. I mean, broken play, but you got to clear that one out. I think it hit a body in front and then just landed on the stick of VL. Dig the fuck in right now. We got to dig in. We got to dig in. We're all tied up now. No more sitting back, Edmonton. We got that go-ahead marker on the power play, but we're not a team that's just going to trap it up for the entire third period and not get scored on. Not with a one-goal lead. Why is Tristan swimming? I don't know. All right, T-minus 6 minutes. We got 5:55. Here come the Ducks now. Paling. That one's going to get sent into the corner. Jason Dickinson hands it off to Zach Hyman. 1-on-2 is Hyman. Taking a shot. Goes to the corner. Hyman has it now. Hyman down low. McDavid can't get on that puck. Yeah, McDavid's just not explosive right now. And then here come the Ducks the other way. 3-on-2, odd man rush. Carlson back over, saved by Jarry. And he's going to cover that one up. Getting a little chippy now after the whistle. Getting a little chippy. Great, another commercial. Nice. Exactly what I needed. Slow down the game even more. Why don't we? W ads, L ads. I got this Elantra Hyundai. Don't care. Still don't care. I need Oilers to win this one. The Ducks win the next two for my bracket. Nah. We need Edmonton to tie this series up. They need to make it so you get no ads in hockey games for like an extra $4. You think it's worth $4? Advertisers they pay literally a shit ton of money just to get their ads played during these games. So don't think $4 is going to cut it. Why are the Oilers shitting the bed this series? I mean, goaltending hasn't been great. McDavid scoring OT? I don't think so. Chad, he's hurt. He does not look like himself at all. He's had his best game of the series in Game 4, but still not really up to his standard. I've been watching the whole time. I just didn't talk. All good. I know there's a good chunk of y'all who don't even talk in the live stream. You just sit back and relax and watch. I mean, I'm one of them. When I watch a live stream, I'm not really active in the chat either. I just sit back, relax, and watch. Draisaitl failed to get that puck out, and it ended up leading to a goal. Wallman was not hard enough after getting hit with that puck. Yeah, couldn't clear it, man. Could not clear it. Excuses about McDavid? I mean, it's not an excuse. We saw him get hurt. We literally saw his knee get bent in game 2. All right, 5:25. All tied up at 3. The Ducks got momentum now. Back out to the middle. They can't keep it in, though. Jacob Trouba has to regroup in the neutral zone. D to Lacombe. Jacob Trouba. Finding Lacombe. He's going to curl back. He's under pressure, though. Matt Savoy. Trying to give him as much pressure as possible. Here comes Seneca. Beckett. Seneca in the slot. Don't allow him to shoot. I'm not confident in Jari. Block shot. Here we go. Connor McDavid the other way. He's one-on-one. McDavid's got no speed to the outside. McDavid in. McDavid gets absolutely robbed by Lucas Dostal. One-on-one with Dostal, and he couldn't bury it. Trent Frederick now with some time. Freddie plays it back to Bouchard. Bouchard shot. Behind the net. McDavid trying to play that one out in front. Oh, if Connor had to raise that puck, man, he would have buried that. He didn't raise it, though. He just tried to tuck it down low. Good save by Lucas Dostal. That was the best rush I've seen from McDavid. Just beats Seneca, the forward back. Oh, he couldn't tuck it. What a save by Dostal. What a save. And McDavid elevates that. Ah, that's a goal if he elevates it. Stone the hell out of McDavid. Good God. That was a great save. That is a 10 Beller, chat. Amazing save. .439 left to play here in the third. All right, Edmonton. Oh, you guys are going to break my heart again, huh? Mason McTavish. Back to the blue line. Jackson Lacombe. He's going to put that one in deep. Kreider in after it. Is that Szymanski on the... Oh, Szymanski's taking a penalty here. Trouba from the blue line. And Jari's going to glove that one down. Go Ducks go. What a save. Does Ungar get called? No, Ungar... Check. Ungar's not getting called up. What? Not even close. Kyle Pickard is not getting a game in this series, let alone Ungar. Ducks Mammoth, second round will go crazy. Aren't you a Vegas fan? You have Mitch Marner in your profile pic. All right, 4:16 to go. Leo gets waved out of the face-off circle, and in comes Trent Frederick. Why is Freddie getting a lot of ice time right now? I don't know how I feel about that. And he loses the face-off. John Carlson puts it in deep. Nurse. He's going to play it up the wall to nobody. Oh, my God. It skipped over a stick. We caught a break there. Freddie. Nah, Frederick can't do anything. Why is Connor Murphy jumping into the play right now? If we give up a goal on an odd man rush, I swear I'm shutting the live stream down. I will just rage. The Draisaitl line is out there now. 3:45 left in this third period. At least the Kings never got swept by the Oilers. I mean, it doesn't matter if you got swept this season, bud. 5 years in a row. First round exit. Not great. Jake Wallman, does he get it out? He does. All right, Edmonton, slow this one down here. Jake Wallman with 3:15 to go. He goes D to D. Emberson. There we go. Good playing here. Jason Dickinson getting into the zone. Chip and chase hockey. Gets high stick. No call, though. I think the referees are probably going to put their whistles away here. The final 3 minutes of this hockey game. Matthias Ekholm. Make a good pass here. Nugent Hopkins chips it in. Matt Savoy in on that forecheck. I got to get back, Connor. McDavid, you got to get back. There's no icing on the play. Alex Killorn is going to beat Bouchard back. No, he's not. Bouchard first on that puck. Help him out, Nuge. Here come the Ducks. They got their big boys out there. Nugent Hopkins tossing it over the stick of Savoy. That's a shit pass. Very bad pass by Nuge. Ekholm go D to D. Yes, there we go. Smart play. Bouchard just flicks it into the middle of the ice. Edmonton going for a line change. Both teams at this point in time do not want to make a mistake. 2:10 to go. We are in next goal wins territory now. 100%. Play some smart hockey here, Edmonton. Jacob Trouba. Man, Jacob Trouba is always out there on the ice. When is he not out there on the ice? Here comes McTavish. Protecting that puck. Leaves it back. Draisaitl. Oh, it's not a great pass. Here's Lazar. Get it in. That's Cappy. Dude, we are just fluttering the puck way too much. Ballman's going to go back and regroup. D to Bouchard. 90 seconds to go here in regulation. The Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks, they are tied at 3 right now. The most defensive game, I'd say, of the entire series. Dickinson gets taken down. We got to get back, boys. Back check, please. This fourth line of Anaheim is the one that tied the game up. Wallman over to Bouchard. Rims it up the wall. Hyman picks it up. Hyman trying to protect the puck right now. Get off the ice if you're tired, boys. 1 minute remaining in the third period. I repeat, 1 minute remaining in this third period. McDavid trying to get a steal. Matt Savoy. Nugent Hopkins finding McDavid, streaking in. McDavid to the net! And Lucas Dostal makes the stop again. Nugent Hopkins, you got to get back. Here come the Ducks the other way. Seneca, or that's Terry. Finding Cutter. Cutter Gauthier. No, cross ice. Look home. Good back check player. It was Matt Savoy. Beautiful back check. We cleared out of the zone. 30 seconds remaining here in regulation. Drew was going to pound it in deep. Leon. Over to Connor Murphy. Murphy off the glass. Nuge, it's got to get out. Nuge, no, he didn't get it out. Murphy now. Over to Nugent Hopkins. He's going to take his time. Final 15 seconds of play. We're going to run down that clock. Think we might run down that clock here, boys. For the first time in this series, we are headed to overtime. Here in game number 4, a swing game as we either head back to Berta down 3-1 or tied 2-2. McDavid had another chance, and he tried the same move again. Fuck, McDavid. Mix it up a little bit, bro. That's a tough one. All right, Chad, we got OT for the first time. OT for the first time. What happens if it goes to overtime? We play until somebody scores. 5-on-5, continuous OT until we get a winner. Can't wait to be disappointed. Yeah, honestly, me too. Is it first point wins? Yes, whoever scores wins. If second OT happens, will you stream that as well, Chad? I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 50K subs. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting on? Join our Discord as well. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Trouba OT winner. Lose Twitch. Why are you hating? Why are you hating on Edmonton? Who's the most overrated player? It was Matthews, but he's not overrated anymore. Most overrated player. Trying to think. Chad, who's the most overrated player in the league right now? Nujabeh for not trying to make something happen. Shut up. So what if it's like 5 OTs? Well, then we're going to be up all night. Artemi Panarin. Ooh, that's an interesting one. No way this dude said Celebrini. Everyone on Utah? What? I don't know who is the most overrated right now. I honestly don't. I really don't know. Bedard? Nah, Bedard's not overrated. Everybody hates Bedard now. He had a good season, too, so no. Frederick, OT winner? Hell no, dude. I'm very overrated. I can never bury it. I'm a Kings fan, and Celebrini is not. Haters say Evan Bouchard. Yeah, okay. Evan Bouchard, before this season, was one of the more underrated players in the NHL. Finally getting some flowers for the season he had. Overrated player is Matt Tkachuk. Ooh, Matt Tkachuk has had a few mediocre seasons in a row. Does he benefit from being on a loaded team? I mean, he was more dominant when he just got to Florida. Remember, Chad, he had back-to-back 100-point seasons, but since then has kind of struggled. How is the whole Florida team overrated, Nesquick? Vasily or Freddie for the OT winner. Tristan Hari. Don't hate him. I think he's just overrated like Bedard, but he needs to be better. He'll get better, dude. He's only, what, 21 years old? 20 years old? Because he got injured back-to-back years? No. Last year, he played a decent chunk of hockey. I'm going to search that up. Let's go to stats. Go regular season. He played like, what, 50 games last year, I think? So Matt Tkachuk in 31 games had 34 points. So he was a point per game this season on the Florida Panthers. So it wasn't that bad. But last year, he was point per game, 57 and 52. He had 88 and 80 the year prior. Just hasn't really got back to that 100-point pace. 21, 22, 22, 23. Nah, I can't really say Matt Tkachuk's the most overrated player. 23 points. He was point per game the last 2 playoff runs, chat, so... Nah, he's been solid. 3 straight 20-point playoff runs. He's been fine. Damn, he had 4 game-winning goals, 3 of them in overtime in 23. Sheesh. Also, Sam Reinhart, 60 points, led the Florida Panthers. Them boys were hurt. Brady is more overrated. Bedard gets more than 12 mil, and the Hawks are cooked. How are they cooked? The salary cap's going up. He's probably going to make 12 mil, I'll be honest. He's probably going to make more than $12 million. Let's be honest. Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini, they are going to get paid. From experience, Barzal. Yeah, Barzal peaked in his rookie season. Marchand was Florida's MVP this year. 54 points in 52 games. I mean, 27 goals. Not bad. He kept that team afloat for a while. Barzal's not a bad one. Yeah. Not a bad one at all. Hope someone offer sheets him. Nobody's going to offer sheet Bedard because, I mean, you got to give him a lot of money, right? He's going to be getting a lot of money from the Chicago Blackhawks. I'd say more than 12, less than 14. Macklin, though. Macklin's getting 14 plus. I wouldn't be shocked if Celebrini was the highest paid player. He led us in points before he got injured. Celebrini being 19, popping up this year. Gotta love seeing my team having potential. Jack Hughes is the overrated player. Jack Hughes is not overrated. Not at all. He's injury prone. Can't stay healthy. Made of glass, but overrated is not the case. Not at all. Look, I can show you guys, chat. I'm going to search up his stats right now. We'll take a look. All right, let's go. Display capture. Beautiful. Let's take a look at Jack Hughes. He had 77 points in only 61 games this season. Like, he's easily over a point per game. Look at this. 77 and 61, 70 and 62, 74 and 62 the year prior. He had 99 and 78 the year before that. I mean, come on, chat. And he was on a tear down the stretch, too. 2 points, 2 points, 1, 2, 2. Ever since the Olympics, 5 points against Washington, 4, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. Look at this. This is all post-All-Star break or Olympic break. Ever since he got back from the Olympics. Look at that, chat. 1, 1, 1. He was on fire. I think he was like top 3 in scoring from the Olympic break. He was not an issue. Can't play a full season looking like Nikolai Ehlers? Maybe. That's a very real concern with Jack Hughes. You could say that. But Quinn Hughes is not overrated. Not at all. Hall is underrated right now, to be honest. Tied for the most points in the playoffs. Jack Hughes can always come to Carolina. What? Bobrovsky didn't have the best stats this year, but most of those goals were on our defense. Bob wasn't good either. I don't know if that's just the team not being as good, or is there a regression there? Bouchard is overrated. Bouchard is not overrated, dude. He gets the most hate out of almost any player. You can't be overrated if everybody thinks you stink. Come on. Define overrated. Josh Doan, underrated. Bob Zung status. What about Sam Bennett? What about him? Being overrated? Nah. He won the Conn Smythe last year, chat. A little bit too early to be saying that. We can't say that. We're not even a year removed from Sam Bennett dominating. Beard overrated? Who is Beard? Pekka Pasta underrated or overrated? Nah. Bedard's not overrated either. If Bouchard wins the Norris, NHL has rigged the... Shut up. You don't know puck. You don't know hockey. What about Trent Frederick? I mean, everybody knows he stinks, so kind of hard to be overrated. Marner? Maybe. I don't think he's the most overrated. Not even close. I'd say Connor Hellebuck, for his playoff blunders, is the most overrated. Pekka Pass is just butt bro. Lose Twitch, I can't hear you. I got my Vezina trophies plugging my ears. My ex says I'm seriously overrated. I think every ex says that. Jack Eichel overrated? I disagree. I heavily disagree. How long till OT? Probably like 9 minutes. Before we start overtime, chat, I will have to go upstairs and take a piss. It's been 3 hours and I've drank an entire bottle of water. Marty Natchez is overrated. Maybe you call him a McKinnon merchant. Nurse overrated. Jets defense collapses, though. Nah. Connor Hellebuck collapses, dude. I've never seen a big goaltender get sniped so much. They just pick him up high. Helly just takes a nap every playoff game. Dude, I'm going to show y'all Connor Hellebuck's playoff numbers over the last couple of seasons. For a goalie that won back-to-back Vezinas and a goddamn Hart Trophy, it's shameful. It is so shameful. Regular season, let's go Winnipeg. I'll show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about right now. Let's click on Connor Hellebuck. Now, let's look at his regular season save percentage and then postseason save percentage. His 2024 run was really bad. Last year was bad too. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to 22-23. We'll start there. 920 save percentage. Very good. Year after that, 921. He won the Hart Trophy last season with a 925. We're not even going to count this season. Let's go to playoffs now. Let's go back. 886 in 22-23. 5-game series against Vegas. 24. 5-game series against Colorado, an 870. And then last year, the reigning Hart Trophy winner in 13 playoff games had an 866 save percentage. Overrated. I rest my case. Overrated. Those are massive drop-offs. Massive. NHL needs to change the games to 10-on-10. My GOAT? Your GOAT sucks in the postseason. The show is Olympic stats against Canada. 1 game? 1 game? I mean, yeah, he played amazing. That doesn't disregard from the fact that he is not a playoff performer. He's a gold medalist. That's with the decor that the Americans had. Listen, look at that back end on Team USA. Look at the players they had. Lil Bedard for Makar. What? Technically, games are 6-on-6. Yeah, if you include the goaltenders. Brother, our D-core got peppered. It's still an all-star level defense core. Hughes, Faber, Slavin. I'm trying to think of the rest of them right now. Fox didn't make it. Who else made it? Oh, goddamn, I don't remember now. Do not remember, chat. OT starts in 6 minutes. All right, I'm going to go take my piss break now. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Actually, I will throw on the computer game while I'm gone, so you guys have some sort of gameplay going on in the background. Hold up. Bro saying 1 game in the Olympics for Helly. He's GOAT. Yeah, he's the GOAT, all right. GOAT of getting lit up in the playoffs. All right. I got a glass of water as well, chat, just to make sure. I needed that water, man. Definitely needed it. Dixon Cider OT winner. Why did I read that? How we doing, chat? How are we doing? How old am I? Why do you want to know how old I am, dude? How old are you? Sorry, my bad, bud. That was a little defensive. All right, chat. It's time to take my pills. Time to get ready for bed. Huh? Are you pushing 30? Listen, Loose Twitch, you don't worry about what I'm pushing, buddy. I'm going to be pushing you off a cliff here in a minute. You keep it up, bud. What pills? Melatonin. I struggle to sleep, so I got to take melatonin. Bro is a drug user. Melatonin is a drug, sure. My boy is taking meth. What? All right, third period. Overtime about to start here. I gotta down this melatonin. It's got to dissolve though. All right, chat. Drop your predictions. Who scores the overtime winner right now? Drop it in the chat. Overtime is about to begin. Are you serious right now? All right. We got Kapanen, Leon, and Podsy, Nurse, and Connor Murphy. Up against the Killorn line. Granlund, Seneca, and Killorn. We win the faceoff. 5-on-5 here, Edmonton. Oh, we could be here for a while. Yes, we could. Usually these overtimes end very quickly, or they take a while to conclude. Uh-oh, here comes Killorn, though. I'm not trusting Tristan Jarry in a one-goal winner-take-all scenario, so... Oh, my God, there it is. Shot from the blue line. Granlund down low, swinging it out in front. Darnell Nurse is going to pick it up. Great, I got to stress over this now. Draisaitl into Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen over to Podkolzin. Vasily Podkolzin. We need possession, man. Especially in overtime, possession becomes key. You want to hold on to that puck. Leo protecting it, using his big body. Nice pass. Oh, for fuck's sake, Hyman. Can you not pick up? That was a layup. And here come the Ducks the other way. Mikael Granlund. To the outside. Just puts it in deep. That was literally a layup for Hyman to take a shot there. And it just bobbled off his stick. Nobody poked it. Nobody did anything. Dickinson. Over to Hyman. Dickinson just iced it. Yep. Oh, never mind. Roslovic beats out the icing. Hyman. Down low. He's got a man on him, though. Zach Hyman. Trying to play it along the wall. We get three guys deep. Somebody's got to get back. Emerson puts it in. Jason Dickinson. It's run into there. Here comes Leo Carlson. Speeding out of his own zone. Connor Gauthier. In. Shot. Saved by Jarry. Whoo. And he's going to cover that one up. I will say, Leo Carlson, for a big dude, he's got some wheels, man. He does have some wheels. He was playing out of his mind, like, early in the regular season. 2021, they went to 3 OTs in round 1. Yeah, against the Jets. There was like 3 games in that 4-game sweep that went to overtime. That was in the bubble. No fans. That's Savoy. It's got to get out, Savoy. Getting the red line. Can't get it in deep, though. Bouchard. D to Ekholm. Ekholm's going to pound it in. Jackson Lacombe. Losing that puck in his own zone. The McDavid line is out there. I wouldn't mind a Connor McDavid game winner here. Don't really know if he has it in him right now, though. That's the issue. Oh, man, watching your team play in the playoffs, especially in overtime, it's mainly just overtime that makes it stressful. McDavid trying to do a give and go right now, but can't get into the zone. Oh, it's not pleasant watching your team in OT, especially in a game like this that matters. If it was game 1, okay, not that worried, but game 4 where you're trailing 2-1, that's another icing by the Edmonton Oilers. Hassa said, Jarry, in Jarry we trust. When did I say that? Huh? 17:42. Defensive zone faceoff after an icing. Oh, we lose the draw. We got to get there. Yes. Trent Frederick. Oh, Freddie. I do not like Freddie being out there. Paling. Centering it. It's in. No, it's not. No goal? They're saying goal. No signal. They're saying it's in, though. Oh, no. Did that go 5-hole on Jerry? Ducks are celebrating. Gonna need a replay. Oh, man. If that's the way we just lost. You go to Tristan Jarry and he gives up that goal in overtime. They're going to have a conversation here. Why don't they not just go to the instant replay? Can we see the replay maybe? Brackets fucked now. That might have been in, chat. That looked like it was in. It's going to be a good goal. Let's see. Jarry, gets beat 5-hole from the fucking corner. That might be over the line. Is that completely over the line, though? That's the thing. The puck has to completely cross the goal line, chat. It can't be over a half. Is that completely in? That's close. Here's the call. We have a good goal on the ice, and that's it. All right, well. See y'all Tuesday night, then.